the one demon chick who had the partner and they were both quote unquote vegans and immortal.
Yeah, vegan immortals.
Which is
the entire show
terrifying
just
thing.
advocating for veganism?
Very possibly.
It's a possibility that I never considered until just now.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll be right back. I gotta mute for a sec.
Are you guys excited that Alexander's finally gonna be back?
For once, yes. Actually, no. No, we're in crippling debt.
Why are you in crippling debt?
I didn't say me, I said we.
Why are we in crippling debt?
See, there's a funny story behind that.
I'm not paying your debt.
Oh, yes, the fuck you are. It's too late.
No, I'm fucking not.
Oh, too late. It's the whole group's problem, not just ours. Not just mine.
Why are we in debt? What did you
The
do?
own a tavern will just let them take some of the profits out of every paycheck.
What is wrong with you? Hell no. Speaking of the tavern, we need to go check on that place.
Why
This is...
we just
What the fuck did you guys do?
That's not the mob boss.
Boris pissed off a mob boss. Thank you
No.
very much.
No.
You pissed off the mob boss. I just said a word afterwards. And that's what got the rest of us caught.
Hey. First off, Boris was trying to do his fucking job.
Yeah.
So don't say Boris pissed off a mob boss for no reason. Boris had a perfectly good reason.
I didn't say you did for no reason. I just said you didn't.
I was trying to do our fucking job. And I'm sorry, I didn't expect the motherfucker to have a scroll to let him teleport. That place that had an anti-magic field.
No, that was idiotic. I was also in, but the thing is, somehow he had a guy on the inside or something because the anti-magic field wasn't active during that point in time because I myself was also allowed to cast spells, the same way Urkis and all of them were able to for that moment before he scrolled.
Right. And now we're 600,000 gold in debt to the mob.
Fucking idiots. I was not there.
Oh no, you're already involved. Don't worry. I already told him that we work for the League of Adventurers, and he saw into my brain, so I couldn't really help. What
Did you mention my name?
Nobody knows your face, at least.
Yeah, no,
I can't help
because
it. No,
they
I can't
were
help it.
striking. They had mind readers.
You could have helped it by not saying anything, you dipshit!
They read his mind.
You're telepathic.
Beforehand! You could have just not pissed him off!
We attacked a guy that we were meant to be attacking because we found them in a casino, and then Boris just realized
So
who
you
it was
should have
and
thanked
attacked
him!
We tried. We failed. Now we're in debt to the mob. Calm down. Hey, do you want to know who else? To the mob? Who's gonna fuck it up and make us pay that debt to the mob? You.
What?
Mark told us that it was either going to be me or you that attacked him. Or Kassir. Yes, Kassir too. We all have problems. Yes.
Sorry?
We have the most go and get it attitude, and sometimes that gets us into trouble.
You.
Yeah.
You got it.
No, I was doing my job.
Which got us into trouble, but still, you were doing your job.
See, I did the right thing in the end.
I am so incredibly angry with you right now. Hearth. I'm not a part of this, am I? I would say that Boris does not remember my face well because he's drunk every time he sees me.
Oh hell
That's a
no!
lie.
No, that's bullshit.
I'm the only one who's actually drinking on the job. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but I drink it off the job site and off work.
Yeah, exactly. And Boris, I owe you a couple drinks. I just realized that.
Why?
Because I told you that I would give you
Give me that
very,
alcohol.
very strong alcohol.
Yeah. Oh
Not much.
You have your 119 that you gave to, check.
If I check my inventory quick, I'm down to 270.
Hey, so guys, I have a question.
No.
You remember that plan we talked about? One that,
There was a lot of plans we talked about, Boris.
remember the one that we spent all
That
the way-
plan! Yeah, let's do that plan. Let's do that plan.
Do we
That
have the
plan.
money to start? Do we have the money to start said plan?
Start it? Yes.
No, we do not. I'm
Keep
looking
going?
at it. No, we do not. Do we have 60?
Between all of us, possibly. Plus, we have a tavern that we have checked on and No, exactly. If we kept getting more customers, there's a chance that we could there that like someone else, but I highly doubt it. That topic for a second. That's to freaking trick or treat. So it means I can just walk around for a couple hours and get all the bags filled with free candy.
We need about 850
Yeah, if you can send me 50 because that would be awesome.
You have made me. I'm upset.
Don't be upset. You don't know this happened just yet.
I don't.
In character.
Alexander is going to be very upset
When he finds out.
if he finds out,
When.
and that better be a good if.
Let's be real. It's when.
Well, here's the thing. Jonic is going to report this to the government, and the government's going to kill us, not the mob.
You. Why is Jonic against us?
Because he
He's not
also
against
got
us.
arrested and he's going to be forced to tell the government because
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not against us. He's just the government's going to want us dead because we made them pay 600,000 gold to the mob.
I hate you.
Oh, just like all my ex-girlfriends say, buddy.
I'm pissed because I could. No. No. Never mind.
Okay, look. In all honesty, I didn't start that. I just sat down at the bar while you all were doing your plan. I was just going to have a drink on the job for once.
Yeah, no, we were all just freaking, kind of surrounding him, being a little stealthy about it, and then freaking Boris just walked up to the bar, not even realizing he was there, and grabbed a drink.
Oh no, I knew he was there. I just pretended like I didn't care.
At first, you didn't, and then you realized
Yeah.
it after a bit.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
I love how y'all are neglecting one of the key parts of that entire discussion, though.
Like that be?
Please fill me
Yeah.
in, Parth.
Y'all have a way to get rid of half of your debt.
How?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Turning
Well,
in the guy who Boris
I'm-
tried to murder.
I was already accounting us for doing that, so that's why I said 600,000, not not 1.2 million.
But here's the thing, you have to do that. That's going to make the government upset.
Yeah. 'Cause
Not as
they
much having to
want
pay
it.
back the money. Because that's not their job.
Yeah, that's the government giving up the guy is gonna piss off the government. What?
So which one would you rather be mad at you? The government or one of the biggest crime syndicates on the realm?
I'd rather the government was mad at me because the crime syndicates can go everywhere in this world. The government has to stay where they are.
Government has limits.
Can't wait to show you guys the Stone Spire CIA then.
Listen. The government can be mad at us, but we are their employees. So they'll be mad at us, but if we do our jobs right, they will forgive us. They won't forget. God no, will they not forget. They will forgive us in time.
Who do you think has better assets when it comes to investigation and interrogation? The
Mob on
greatest
interrogation.
crimes.
Mob on interrogation. All the
Right.
way. Because they have
'Cause-
mind-reading fucking bugs.
Fair enough. Because, yeah, I was gonna say we could attempt to freaking give one of them a fake and just, like, have it be a dead body that's a fake. But that could be very difficult.
Or we just turn it, or we... I still want to ask
Like
the
to be
mob...
very people.
What,
I still... We still ask, like, okay, look. Can we ask the mob just to, like, give us the head so we can, you know, turn it into the government?
Said that no matter what, they would never, he would never be seen again. You already asked that during the interrogation.
Yeah, but why not try on a fresh day? Or have, you know, someone else try, other than Boris, the non-charismatic one?
Oh, so you want the charisma base? Me, who's a
I'm
political
actually-
man.
Oh yeah, no, you
I
are
was
the most
referring to
charisma based. No,
I was gonna ask
Alexander would have a
Bronzo,
better
but
chance based on his level up feats.
I think Bronzo's better.
He has a higher base charisma mod, but he is not better overall based on the other abilities they both have.
I mean, you're right on that part, but Bronzo has, like, what, a +8 to anything charisma?
Did we level up at all?
No.
No, we're still
Okay.
level,
Still level
3.
3. And I have a point of exhaustion.
Oh yeah,
Good.
Fuck
he
you.
deserved that point of exhaustion. I'm also
sorry.
kind of just
I
passed
saved
out.
your... I'm sorry, I saved your ass, Arthur.
Yeah, after getting us into the situation where you had to save my ass.
Hey. We're equal then.
All right, fair enough.
I got us into the mess, and I got you out alive and safe. Okay? Okay.
How do I have? What? Why is my health on death saves? When did that come up?
You passed out during the... Remember?
Oh yeah, that. I remember. I tried to commune with the demon that got let out of my head
No.
because we brought the
God
lantern.
of Judgment got released, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, by the way, are we or are we not going to deal with that right now?
We're gonna deal with that after we deal with the crime syndicate, okay?
You remember the reward we get if we deal with the God of Judgment at level 3? I'm tempted
Oh
to try.
yeah, yeah. No, I am now as well. I just remembered that, and it is
How do you
considered a
like-
creature, meaning I can just spam freaking Eldritch Blast from 300 feet away.
How do you forget that's one of the most important things he told us?
I forget that because I am an idiot IRL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have very bad memory.
Oh yeah, by the way. No tell Alexander.
No tell Alexander.
Don't tell Alexander what.
The
Reward.
crime syndicate.
Okay.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
Oh, yeah. No, I just don't want
One
to
of
tell
you
them
guys
that we're
give a
in debt
recap
because
and then
of
we
you.
can start up.
Oh,
Well, basically-
has this conversation been enough for a recap or not?
No.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll do it.
Okay.
So, last time with League of Wait, hold on. Are you good? You recording?
Let me double check. Thanks for reminding me.
Yep,
Yep,
I
we're
wanted
clear.
to make sure. Okay. So last time on League of Adventurers, Boris, being Boris, got us all thrown into jail. How? How you may ask? Boris threw axe at the man who was, you know, wanted criminal. Fuck.
Criminal.
Wanted yes, I cannot say it in Russian accent. He was wanted man by government. Boris missed throw, and we got all thrown into crime syndicate prison. Now, we're in debt to the mob by a lot of money. But good news! We can get out of it by bringing that man to him. Other news. Bronzo and Janik are nowhere to be found. And, oh yeah, the God of Judgment got released. So, what they fucking do?
Alexander,
I
you
missed?
probably want to know how that God of Judgment got released, don't you, Alexander? Or do you remember?
Yeah, but continue with your fucking go.
Well, See, the judgment is now running loose. We owed the mob a lot of money. No clue what Bronze. Well, we have some clue what Bronzo is in John the Car, but all is well that ends well, and I am currently sleeping. So,
I am
You
currently
are the-
passed out, dead, pretty much.
You all are the basic equivalent of a bunch of fucking numbskulls.
hey, this is the recap, motherfucker.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're fucking stupid.
There's still
So,
plenty of time for it to get worse.
I'm away, mate.
When it comes to the God of Judgment situation, remember how he was partially sealed in a magical lantern, and we walked into a casino with an anti-magic field?
We did not think that through, did we?
No, we did not. Also means that I still found out that I do have some connection to him through my head still, but it's not full.
So, out of curiosity, we're now in session, right?
Oh yeah,
Getting
once
that
y'all
recap?
finally start talking about that situation, we're in session.
Alright, well then I will
Grazie.
finish talking.
Alright. Boris, you've gone to sleep. Arthur,
Yup.
you knocked yourself out, woke back up, and then went back to sleep. So Alexander, what are you doing?
What have I been doing for the past long time?
Is that a question or is that
I'm asking myself.
Okay.
I am asking myself.
just making sure?
What man? Why would you ask yourself weird questions like that?
Stockbroking predominantly. He's been paying it money and trying to get stuff where that he can become an avid like actual person. He comes back to this. He is currently writing down. How much does he know? At
So
this
far, he's not heard much. Like,
Okay.
y'all split off at the casino itself.
Yep.
And so you haven't heard any of the events of what happened there. And
I've been lost. I've been lost underground.
No, you've been wandering around with Maribel and Kassir.
Oh, okay.
Y'all both went to go talk with a couple of her contacts.
Yeah. I've been talking to a couple of her contacts.
And then other than that, you've been hanging out at the bar.
Hanging out to the bar, probably working on like building his cache of money, whether it be by like mainly by legal standards like economics.
Whenever I say at the bar, I mean the bar of the inn that y'all are staying in, not your bar.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I thought so. No, I'm saying like he's doing math in his head to try and figure out the best way to do economic things.
All right. So, I'm not sure if you have the virtual tabletop up or not. And
I
if
need
not,
to-
you can open up the YouTube video if it'd be easier to do it like that, because I have the virtual tabletop on there as well. And yeah, you are currently in the bar. Kassir was passed out on the bar. And the other guys have gone to their rooms.
Sorry, just confirming, that means I'm currently back up at 1 hit point, right?
Yeah. Well, no,
Alright.
no, he didn't actually wake you up. He just picked you
Yeah,
up and sat
no-
you down in the bed.
So I'm still dead.
You're still unconscious.
You're still unconscious.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
once
just had to
morning
make
hits,
sure.
it'll be different. But right now, you're still unconscious.
Right now, you're
Alright.
dead, buddy.
That means I won't get the benefits of a long rest, will I?
No.
Alright.
No, you won't. No, you will. I'm just kidding with you. You'll get the benefit of a long
Okay,
rest because
that's good.
you're knocked out cold and you're going to be asleep for a long rest worth.
Perfectamundo.
Perfectamundo, eh?
So, Alexander,
Yep.
what are you doing?
Currently, I am. How's the food at the bar? On a scale of 1 to.
Extremely overpriced for what you're getting.
Are we talking like it tastes good, but it's small amounts, or it's very expensive, but it's not.
The
Good.
food, taste-wise, is worth about 2 bronze coins, and you're having to pay 3 silver.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's price gouged.
Can I go in and like work with them? Can I like in here? I guess I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna try and get some more. I'm gonna work with the bar.
So you're going to try and work with the innkeeper? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, sorry, the innkeeper, most likely.
All right. So, do you go over and you approach the innkeeper?
Howdy. Oh fuck, howdy, mate. Wrong
Hey,
voice.
there we go. I was just about to say, wow, Alexander's changed a lot.
God, Alexander's now a Southerner instead of an Australian.
Howdy,
Still
mate.
from the
How's
land
it
down
going?
under.
Look, it's going well. Or do you wanting another drink? Is this what this is?
No. I actually wanted to go back and see how y'all were cooking and see if, because I love cooking. I've cooked for a very long time. I don't have any necessarily like the beneficial legal credentials, but I would love to see your cooking method and see if there could be any improvements, changes.
Make a persuasion check. As he's kind of glaring at you with suspicion.
Why the fuck does this keep happening with my Googles? All of my Googles keep shutting. I'm trying to open everything at the same time. I'm so
My
sorry.
Googles?
My
Come on,
Googles.
open, you piece of shit.
No, not my
My
Googles.
computer's being dumb. I'll open it on my phone. And then you said persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Artichoke. Give me my macaroni.
You gonna show us your roll there, bud?
I haven't rolled yet. I could not get my computer open.
Yeah, it's all good. Take your time. I was gonna say though, if you don't mind rolling it online, so then it'll pop up on the YouTube stream.
Sure, it'll make me cry, but okay.
That's just how it goes sometimes, man.
It is.
Just
I was
how it
crying
goes.
last session.
Motherfucker! 15.
Why are you
I'm
upset
sorry,
about that?
what?
You convinced him.
Because it's so low. The base roll was a 9, and I was like, damn it!
It's not
You
a
got
bad
plus
roll.
6. It's fine. It's must say this is a bit unorthodox, but sure. I guess I can show you what's going on back here.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
He leads you into the back area.
Alexander, the awkward motherfucker he is.
I'm sorry, who's the awkward motherfucker? I feel like it's, you with your bitch ass sleeping. Ho.
All right,
on,
ladies,
mate.
you're both pretty. Now we're back to the session.
Oh, can I not insult him? Come on.
You're asleep, Boris. Shut up.
That's fair. I'm sorry, Parth, for doing that.
So you go into the back kitchen area and you see a couple rats just scurry off into the corner and go underneath something as he gets back in there. Just yes, come on in, come on in. Yes, I just throw together whatever I can find. Really, it's never a consistent meal.
All right. How do you change your menus each day? Is it just whatever's up?
Well, I open up a dictionary and I find the different words that have food names. And then I call whatever I put on the plate that.
All right. Well, I understand that. However, you could apply here like this. What kind of ingredients does he have in the kitchen?
He has like he has some simple ingredients to be able to make bread, and then he has just this ice box, which you can tell has no cooling in it, just labeled
no ice.
meat.
Oh my god.
And that's it. That's the only
yeah.
things you see in this room.
Yeah.
And then
First.
there's also the furnace and the chimney and all that.
Alright, so first. I know it's a bit hot down here, it's fair. So instead of cooling the box, you know where you can get just a shit ton of salt? You know salt?
Yes, I know salt.
Exactly. So if you take a shit ton of salt and you use it in your ice box, it'll keep your meat fresher. It'll make it mwah, delicioso, right?
You know how much salt costs, though.
Yeah, but it's cheaper than an AC system, and your food will last longer.
But there's also option 3, where I do neither one and still get business.
That's true. However, you'll get more business if the food tastes not necessarily better, but if it lasts a bit longer, you'll get more customer base anyway. You'll get an influx of people in your tavern, which means you'll make more money.
Yes, I'm still trying to learn the ropes of proper business, so...
Yeah, I absolutely understand. Here, and he pulls out. he holds he puts a hand gently on the shopkeep's shoulder, and he puts a hand up like the scene with Buzz Lightyear and Woody, and he goes, "Listen, all about cost benefit analysis."
Oh my god, you actually did it.
Now, keep in mind, you're going to get an influx of customers, which you'll just get more people paying that same steady price, right? And then with more people, you can get more ingredients, which means even more people. It's an influx because of very simple expenditures. You don't have to buy the finest salt. It can be grated salt for all I care, but you're still preserving the meat, and it'll make it for the customer. So there'll be more of them.
You know, maybe I should just go back into the information and drug trade business. It was a lot easier.
Yeah.
This is confusing to me. You're speaking way over my head, my friend.
Well, I happen to know where you can find some drugs. And
I know where to find them. I still make them.
I know.
I still make it. Like it's not like I stopped. It's just it's not my main business anymore. I just keep it for myself. It's personal supply.
Yeah, of course. So wait. So if this business is not personal supply, what's this business going to?
Oh, this is supposed to be personal stuff. Like I try to leave that behind. I have family now, but drugs are pretty nice as well.
Drugs are very nice. How's the family?
I don't like that question.
That's okay. I won't ask it anymore. That's perfectly fine.
By the way, what is your name?
My name?
Yes.
Alexander.
Alexander what?
Pearson.
Malarious, I suppose you could say.
He pulls out a journal and a quill, writes something down real quick. Okay. Puts the quill in his pocket, puts the journal in another pocket.
Death Note. Listen, alright. So, here's what I'm... Main business, drugs are a side business. If you really wanted to get some business booming, have a separate menu where you incorporate drugs into the food.
Alexander, that's immoral.
Sounds like an idea I'd
business.
come up with. Alexander, come on, that sounds like an idea I'd come up with. You
But
can't
it's a
stoop
good
this low.
business.
I'm
I'm not
not
saying-
sure how I feel about that. That
I'm not-
seems wrong.
No. I'm not saying that you integrate it into your main food supply. I'm saying that you have a separate menu where if somebody comes up and asks, like, say, a secret code word, you just sprinkle cocaine on it, you know?
What is this cocaine you're referring to?
Sorry, it's an old drug. What's a new age drug? What's I guess
You said this like you understand what the drug trade is like. But you don't even know the
Yeah.
names of what we're using. How
Friend,
old are you?
I am approximately, I believe. Hang on, I have to remember. 276.
You see him pop out the journal again, write down something else.
Okay,
And
now you have.
You don't any family.
No, they're all dead.
Anything you care about.
Not at all. Everything is dead to me. Everyone is dead. By the way,
Good to know.
now I can tell you, huh?
Good to know. Good to know.
I would agree. So, by the way, the reason why I know so much about the drug trade, and he opens up one of his eyes really wide so he can see the tincture, and he's like, I feel like should be very obvious from this, but if it's not, I can go into more detail.
So your mother was a drug addict?
Yeah, mate. Actually, my dad was, and my mom. Azranite was kind of a new thing, and so they popped off.
Azranite's as old as rocks. You can't be telling me it was new. It may have been new where you were at, but it was never new.
No, I was. Okay? When I say I'm 276, right? I mean I'm 276 years old. I know it's very confusing. I was kind of put in stasis for a while. You know Peldoria?
I don't see how this has anything to do with the drug trade.
It has everything to do with the drug trade. I was basically the main bitch of the drug trade for a while. So
Why are you just giving this man all of your personal information?
Yeah, like all your information, like
This guy's just a random freaking tavern keep in a
hold on.
freaking city of crime, and you're just giving him your whole life story.
What are you gonna do next? Give him your fucking social security number and your credit card information?
They don't have social
Yeah.
security number yet.
I'm making a
if
joke.
I had a
that-
social security number, mine would be 1.
Yours would be
Yeah,
like
yeah,
negative
why?
12 or something. Like everyone thought you were dead.
Now
I-
listen. Now
God, I don't know how you have an IQ right now. Jesus.
Now, like I said, this is a benefit for you, right? You can run this business and make it fucking booming, right? If you really wanted to. Fun fact, right? Damn it, I'm using actual drugs and I can't do that. What is the cocaine? What is the similarities of cocaine to this world?
Make a history check.
Halfling.
Oh,
in your
damn it, I have to
universe-
roll on the actual thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hold on, Parth. Out of character.
Huh.
Halflings herb marijuana in your world.
Fuck! 11.
Ask the question again? I'm not sure if I quite heard what you said.
Is marijuana halflings herb in your world?
Like, are you asking, is that the name of it?
Yes, basically.
I mean, if you want to call it that, sure.
It's the actual. What would Boris know the name of it as? One.
See, Boris probably wouldn't know the name of that one.
Aw, Boris wouldn't know what pot is.
No. He'd know a lot about some different shrooms, but he would not know about that one.
Yes! Boris is a shrooms man!
Yep.
I'm gonna put that in a burrito and feed it to people. Watch
With an
it.
11, there's so many nuances with the drug trade that you don't know quite exactly what your equivalent is.
Can I say
Alright.
this quick?
So, yeah.
Sorry, but from this point forward, if Boris ever gets spookies, they're spam cookies with mushrooms in them.
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
Because they are spookies. They are not. You don't add extra shit to that list.
Okay.
Alright. So, you know the white powdery stuff? That's not salt. He winks.
Maybe.
Add that on like a special side dish to very special people who want it, and you now have integrated your drug trade into your tavern business, and nobody will know the wiser.
So is your purpose in coming back here and looking at my kitchen to tell me that I need to use drugs again? Do
No.
you work for Maribel? Is that who you
Who?
work for?
Do I know who Maribel is?
She's the one you've been going alongside with, the mercenary lady.
I don't work with her. I don't work for her. I have just met her, like, what, a day? Today? 2 days? A month?
Well, tell
It's been
her
a
I'm
while.
not getting back into the business.
Hey, I'm not telling you to get back into the business. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to be in the business. I'm trying to get you to be able to expand your business and make more money so that you can have a good life.
He's kind of now just glaring at you and grimacing. Just, I'm not getting back into drugs.
Then don't.
I'm not going to put them on anything. I'm not going to sell it.
Then don't. I'm not saying you have to. All I'm saying is that you should have to get salt for your meat. That's it. That's all I actually suggested.
But that costs money.
And then you spend.
Okay, do you want some food or not? Food or drink? Yes or no?
I mean, sure.
He grabs one of the pieces of meat out of the cooler, full air quotes intended, and just throws it at you. You can cook it however you want.
Why, thanks. And he goes over and he goes into
Not
his
in
cabinet.
here! Go out to the fireplace outside.
Oh, all right. And he goes out to the fireplace outside.
He returns to his position at the bar and continuing to look up at you on certain intervals.
He's cooking the steak to perfection.
Roll a performance check.
I pray to the D&D gods that this stupid fucking online site will work.
It won't.
You whore.
Don't call things whores.
So, how were you wanting it to be cooked?
Medium well.
Medium well.
God, what's wrong with you? Jesus, man.
The best.
So whenever you're cooking it, you think you got it medium well, and then as you take your first bite, you realize that that thing still has the blood in it,
Which is
as though it
raw.
has just been killed. And you're not sure what meat this is either. But it is still cold right in the middle, and it is kind of a little bit disgusting whenever you get that strong taste of iron.
No, Parth, I was kind of hoping you would just say, yeah, you passed medium well and you went to congratulations.
No. If he wanted medium well, then it's got to be cold. If he wanted medium rare, it would have had to be burnt. Whichever
sure.
one you wanted, you got the opposite.
Does he want it medium?
Well is the center. Medium well is the center of the scale.
Medium is the center. You went a little bit toward the well side of it, so you got freezing cold.
Okay. Okay. He puts it back on the fire for a little.
You cook it for a little bit longer. This time, it's a little bit more tolerable. Still a very disgusting meat.
I feel like this is person, and I don't like the feeling that this is person. He's going to slide the meat off the skewer, look over to make sure the bartender is not looking, and then put it in the fire, and then pretend to be chewing.
The bartender looks over at you for a minute, then looks away, then looks back again to see you chewing.
Alexander's cheeks are full of...
Just goes back to his job.
Okay, thank you.
It's around this point that you hear a loud chiming sound, and it sounds like the second bell of the night.
I'm going to sleep.
Hey. So, which room are you going to sleep?
That is a good question.
I still have the third room key on me.
Indeed you do.
Can I pilfer Arthur? Can I pilfer
That's a
Arthur?
lie. Actually, I don't have the third room key on me. Urkus took the room key from me and slept in the same room as me.
Oh yeah, Urkus took the keys from you. Urkus has them.
Oh, that's great.
Can I pilfer someone to get the key? I would like to
No.
sleep.
No. Can't.
Can I pilfer Urkus?
Roll a d4 for me.
Swear to God, if you pilfer me, there's gonna be some problems there, bud.
This isn't gonna go well if he pilfers what's her face.
Oh no!
I hate this fucking thing that I'm rolling. I got a 4.
Last
Hey,
you
that's
had
really-
heard was that Urkus was going to go find Arthur because he's the one who had the keys.
Okay.
So you're going to go and try find Arthur, who has the keys
Yes.
apparently.
And he's going to check Arthur for the keys.
Roll an investigation.
Seven. Oh, fuck! It's online. Son of a bitch! I got a 17! And then I got a fucking 3! Goodbye.
I'll let you do one more roll just because he is asleep, so
Wouldn't
He's
be that
not
hard to...
actively
dead.
resisting your
Also
investigation in
dead.
that regard.
He's
I-
dead.
I can't.
I'm also kind of dead, yeah, so.
I can't say that.
Motherfucker!
Maybe I should try a different
God.
dice set.
Man, I have actual.
What if you
7
turn on?
dice!
Do you have like a camera that's not that's like
You could
plugged
do
into
your
computer
camera
via
as
cord?
well. I'm fine with doing that as well, and I'll just call them out whenever I read them. Well, that was a noise.
Yeah, it was a noise. You would be correct.
Keep your pants on there, bud.
So
Die.
you search to try and find the keys on Arthur. You try and check around. You're not feeling anything in his pockets or anything like that. So you don't find the key on him.
I got a 17, and then I perished.
Well, keep that camera ready just in case. So, are you going to try and find the key on someone else? Or are you just going to
Yeah.
crash wherever?
Other person. If he can't find the key on Alexander, then and Urkus is there, then he would assume that Urkus had the key.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
8.
That's an 8. Yep. It takes you a fair while. And eventually you find it. And around the time that you find it, you hear the third bell of the night chime. And you start to see that the innkeeper is walking around and snuffing out the candles in the area.
Then he's gonna go into the third room and sleep.
All right. So you go into the third room, and you see Kasirv has somehow gotten in there before you did. But
He's a rogue.
The road that can go into the astral plane. What do you expect?
Exactly.
and so you take your rest.
The rest I didn't need. But a rest nonetheless.
Around the middle of the night, each of you begin to see this purple expanse with this
I'm
dark
dead. Do I still
haze.
see it?
Yes. You're realizing now that you're at full strength while this is going on. You're very confused as to how you ended up here. Well, Alexander and Boris, you're confused. Arthur, you've felt this kind of experience before.
Mm-hmm.
And so your immediate reaction would be to look around and you see Boris and Alexander and Urkus and Kasirv. All of you guys are in this expanse, but there's this dark haze in between you. You're not used to seeing a purple expanse with a dark haze. You're used to having a completely dark area. So this is definitely different. But you
Can I
see,
look to see what's in the
remaining
center?
people. As you look toward the center, you notice that there's this brighter area, almost like a window. There's no statue in this one.
I'd like to start running over to it, and then we'll cut off there and let someone else actually do crap.
You'd like to do what exactly?
I'd like to start trying to move to the center.
All right. Kasirv also kind of follows suit and goes toward the center with you.
You are currently robotic, Alexander.
You pulled a bronzo on us.
Yeah.
Okay then. Boris, what are you doing?
Okay then.
Oh, me? Am I trying to ignore this? The possibility that I just ignore what's going on, pretend that I'm still sleeping?
I mean, you did ignore your daughter, so...
Hey, how was I supposed to know?
Exactly.
Don't
So,
make me
by
feel like
that
a piece of
logic,
shit.
you would also ignore this.
Yes. Right, but also don't make Boris seem now to be like a piece of shit father. How is he supposed to know? Who calls
Yeah.
past midnight or 8 o'clock at night? I sure as shit don't. Oh, unless I'm talking to Bree, but then that's a different situation.
So Boris, you're going to try and ignore it and fall back asleep.
Yeah, essentially.
Roll a wisdom save.
Of course.
That's
Let's see,
always
where's
fun.
this? That's a fun one. 6.
6.
Oh, good roll.
Guess that's a no.
You try and lay back down and close your eyes. You feel this weird kind of movement across the ground. It's like fingers running across your back.
Fine. Well, get up, you fucks.
So as you kind of actually wake up and kind of pay attention to what's going on, you see Arthur and Kassir walking toward this light area of the chamber.
Why do you guys always do the weirdest shit when I try to sleep? Last time you set the building on fucking fire. This time you did this shit. Why can't we ever get some fucking sleep? Why do we always
Did
have
we
to do
set a building on fire when you were asleep?
I don't know. Ask Kassir.
I don't
Kassir
remember
just
that.
kind of looks down to the corner, just that didn't happen.
And that's what we told the government. But you and I both know the truth.
What are you talking about right now?
Know the hole in my fucking roof that I had for a while? There's a possibility Kassir thought it'd be a good idea to go through the floor instead of, walking down like a normal person when Bronzo was attacked. But no. Didn't think
Oh,
that-
that.
Yeah, that. What do you think I was talking about?
I had no idea.
Of course. Useless fucking aristocrat.
I mean, I can't fully argue with that statement in all honesty. Nonetheless, you tried to sleep in this place rather than investigating, which is kind of a strange move in my opinion. But to be fair, you haven't been in a place similar to this before, so
First off, I could think this is all a dream, and this could be happening in my own head.
it
might be
could
going
be,
in-
but
might
just
be
because
going
of that,
insane.
the first thing I'm going to say when I see you in the morning will be bananas. Just to prove to you this was not a dream.
Coincidence.
Alright, bananas, pineapples, apples, bananas, apples, pineapple, blueberry.
I'm not going to remember that.
I know you aren't.
Oh, I think coincidence.
Alright, you can think coincidence if that's what you want. Nonetheless, Parth, are we pretty much at the center by this point? Because I kept walking while talking.
You can never win against Boris, damn it. No one can.
No, you can't.
Boris can always come around and be like, I win, bitch. Sorry, Parth.
You're good. Y'all continue to make your way toward the center. And as you do, you begin to look through this almost window-like shape. And you get closer, and it almost looks like a portal to this other side. And you're peering through. And you are hearing it as though it's muffled from the distance at which you're at, but you're getting closer. And you see this stone room with this hobgoblin man kneeling in front of this dark figure. And you can just hear the muffled speaking. You can't quite make out what he's saying from this distance. Do you push
Able to see
closer?
him though, right?
Question,
Able
is
to
this
see
the
him,
goblin
right?
man we were looking for?
Hold on, one thing at a time. What?
I can see him, right?
You can see which one.
The hobgoblin.
You can see the back of him. You can't see the front.
And I make out that it's the one we were looking for?
It looks similar. Looks very similar. Can't be certain, because you don't want to assume, but looks extremely similar to the point where you're thinking that it might be that.
I fire an Eldritch Blast at him.
As you
Hey, you beat me to my own chase.
fire the Eldritch
because
Blast,
Eldritch Blast is more powerful.
So you fire the Eldritch
act-
Blast. It goes flying toward Image. Make a dexterity save.
Oh crap! Am I about to hit myself and die to my own Eldritch Blast?
Possibly.
Dexterity save. Don't fail me now. That would be a dirty 20.
You're able to move out of the way as the Eldritch Blast fires right back at you. And you see the window kind of shrink a little bit upon impact.
After seeing that, I don't want to take any chances, and I immediately start running as fast as I can towards the window.
Okay.
Boris would like to walk up to the window, just peacefully, slowly, like he normally would.
Right.
Any situation. He'd like to tap on it as soon as he gets there.
Arthur is going to beat you to the window because he's going
Fair
full sprint, whereas you're walking. Arthur,
I would hope so.
what are you going to do
Alright.
whenever you get to the window?
I want to start reaching my hand out to see if I'm able to go through it. Not like tap on it like Boris would, but like try to put my arm through almost.
As you put your arm out to try and reach through, you feel as though you're kind of stretching it forward. And Boris, from how far back you are, you're able to see that it's ever so slowly closing in as he's doing that. And your hand's not able to get through the portal, Arthur.
Yeah, as soon as Boris walks up, I'd stop doing that. I know you like a good fisting, but damn, man.
What the fuck?
What? This is all could be a dream to me. I'd say this shit in my dream, I say this in the real world. What do you want from me?
Okay, I pull my hand off it and I'm like, what's your idea then, smart guy, in air quotes?
Oh, I'm the smart one now? Okay. Pulls out Great Axe. Well, no, I'll let you know. I've thought very hard about this. Then hit it with the Frostbrand Great Axe.
Roll a strength save.
21.
21. You, as it slings back really fast, you're able to move out of the way as it does, but it nearly hits you right in the arm as you do that. It does not go through, and the portal shrinks just a little bit more.
You know what? Fuck it. I want to do an Arcana check. 'Cause, Barbarian go Arcana.
At the same time, I want to attempt to cast Unseen Servant on the other side of the window.
All right, go ahead and roll that Arcana check before I give the results of the other action.
Holy shit. 16.
16. Wow, not bad.
Yeah.
You're beginning to realize that
Barbarian.
this is not a portal. This is a arcane eye of sorts.
Oh.
It's like you're seeing through this magical eye. You're not sure where this is, but you're seeing something that you're not at. Still feels a lot like a dream to you, though.
Question. Can I try to do a survival check to see where I am, to determine my position in the world? Where
Just
this
a
could
second.
be. Fair enough.
Whenever you cast the Unseen Servant, you kind of reach out toward that location with your power, and you just feel it kind of reverberate back to your hand before it doesn't do anything.
Oh. Alright.
It's like you're being held back. And once again, it's gotten smaller again. At this point, it's about 1.5 meters in diameter.
Ah.
So your view of the area is getting smaller and smaller.
Maybe we should stop hitting it because, less view.
Yeah, that could be a smart idea.
No, I'm the smart one now.
Yeah, you're the smart one now.
I'll
So...
throw you through that fucking window if you use sarcasm on me, damn it.
Oh, you actually picked it up that time. Good job.
I always pick up on it. Normally I let it slide. Anyways, can I try to do that survival check now? Determine my location in the world. That'd be one of the dumbest things I've thought
Roll
of.
that
Jeff.
survival check.
Oh my god, you're actually letting me do it.
I'm letting you do it.
No!
Also-
7.
Oh.
I was going to be a 16, then it switched over to a 7 to fuck me.
You have no idea.
That's perfectly fine.
I'm gonna try to look through the window at like every which way to see everything I can see in the room and around this hobgoblin.
You kind of look around. You notice that there's an archway where a giant door is right above you. And you begin to look around the walls, these angled walls, to make the kind of octagon shape. You look down and you see this. It's not a teleportation circle, but it's some kind of magical circle. You can tell that the figure in front is a magical effect. And then just toward the top of your vision, you see the drooping black-brown hair of this Warforged kind of hanging upside down from the ceiling.
Am I, first and foremost, since it's what I noticed first, am I able to discern what the ruins are exactly, like what that circle is about?
Roll an Arcana check.
4. Alright. Fingers crossed. 17.
17. You can tell that this is meant for summoning.
We lost Alexander, or Arthur.
Well, we'll give him just a
Yay.
second so then he can come back. Welcome
Sorry,
back.
Discord just said fuck you and kicked me out.
You know, it happens like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you hear me say so far? I'm not sure when you...
17.
Okay, so you didn't hear a single thing. Good deal.
Nope.
So, you could tell that this is some kind of summoning circle of sorts.
Huh. Well, this doesn't seem like a good situation. I'm the only one here. I don't know what to
Very-
do.
Alright, I was, got a text from my mother asking me to do something. What I miss?
didn't miss much.
All we know is that it was confirmed to be a summoning circle. That's all you missed, really.
Ah. Okay. Now how the hell do we get out of here?
We'll probably be kicked out of this world once the mirror closes.
Ah. Well, I have idea. Gets on his hand and knees and prays to, fuck, what is his name? I always forget the name of the two gods I worship. He prays to the god of conquest first.
Okay,
Always.
make a religion check.
Okay. Where's religion? There you are. An 11.
An 11. You don't hear any response, and you're beginning to realize that every thought that should be running through your head, you're actually just saying it out loud.
Oh. Titties. That's the first thought that came to my head after you said that part. I'm sorry.
You know, I had that one coming to me. That's fair. Anyway.
2 sessions in a row, I've done this now.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Parth, but
No, it's perfectly fine.
so
Oh my
what
god.
happens is everybody hears me praying to the to my god.
Yes.
Do they hear my prayer? Do they hear my prayer?
Yes, they did.
Oh dear God, that's first off, it's in giant, which I don't think I don't think anybody here speaks other than Alexander.
If it wasn't in Giant, then all of us would be traumatized. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, it's to the god of conquest. There's some explicit stuff described.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on.
No response from that prayer.
Well, I know if he's listening, he'll be really mad about this, but... Then starts praying to the other god immediately. To the god of alcohol.
Religion and wisdom save.
Okay, I'll do the wisdom save first. That is a 12 on the wisdom save. Where's the religion? Nat 20 on the religion! But I have a -1 to my int, so it's a 19 technically.
Nat 20 always succeeds. I don't care.
Thank you.
Well, that hurt.
Wait. The god of war smited me again. Got it.
20 damage. Radiant.
Oh!
Yeah, that's about right.
After I realize what Boris is doing from him talking out loud the first time, am I able to kind of like almost attempt to ask my patron, hey, you know where they are by any chance?
Both of you get to see this figure representing the god and your patron, respectively. And the god first addresses you, Boris, and says, "Oh, hey, you're either drunk out of your mind or you're passed out cold. I don't know which one.
This is all just some dream?
It looks like it to me."
Fair enough. Thank you for your time, O Holy One.
Anytime. Just make sure and pour a drink for me whenever you get your next round.
Sir.
And then kind of fades out. And your patron appears before you, Arthur, and he's just, why am I here?
Am I here?
I was just wondering if you could, like, let me know where they are, and then I point at the people through the mirror.
Okay, listen, bud. We don't have that kind of friendship.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping you could just do me one solid. I mean, I have kind of promised you my soul and all that.
Yes, and I'm very grateful. But I'm not in the business for favors.
What
Besides,
if I
why
had
are
another
you
soul on
wanting
top
to
of it?
look through there?
Because that's one of my party members. The other guys would kill me if I didn't help as much as I could.
Which one? The
The
Warforged up there,
brown-haired-
Bronzo,
yeah,
the
the
Vazilar,
Bronzo,
or Dareth? Which one?
Bronzo, the guy on the ceiling.
Oh. Heh, he's small. He's a little
Yeah.
guy. He's kind of like you right now. Huh.
Yeah, I know.
You ever
I'm
gonna
trying
grow
to get
up
this
again, by
bit
the way?
figured out. I'm kind of hoping at some point I'll be able to figure out how this whole curse thing works and then just freaking go big and small whenever. But
Better
that's
figure
for
it
another
out
time.
soon. I'm about tired of having to deal with you like this.
Yeah, it's annoying, right?
It's like putting my hand into a press and just slamming the press down. It hurts. Kind of hurts to have
Yeah.
to focus the power.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry about that. I'll try to get this figured out as soon as possible.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah. Try to get it done even faster if you tell me where Bronzo is right now.
Heh, you're cute. That's so funny. Ha 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 ha.
Worth a shot, I guess. Oh well. I guess talk to you another time.
You know how to find them. You have your means.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I?
You'll be able
Okay.
to find them.
Well,
And
anyways,
don't bother me again.
I won't bother you for another at least month. Hopefully.
All right.
Anyways, see ya. And
Yep.
then I try to end the communication.
He just kind of fades out. Well, giving you the finger and then fading into non-existence.
And then I kind of mumble to myself, yeah, fuck you too. And then I look over at Boris and I was like, well, did you get any help? I didn't.
As I said, this is a dream. I was right.
Right,
Anyways.
banana, pineapple, apple, banana, blueberry.
Hold on.
Pen, pineapple, apple, pen.
What's your AC?
Why?
Doesn't matter. I missed. I was gonna punch you in the face.
Good. I have a 12.
At a 10. Got lucky.
Hmm.
But anyways,
Yeah,
hey,
You're
Parth,
still
you wanna hear my
hearing the
thought on-
mumbled speaking just beyond.
Who, me? Oh no, the god, not the god.
The mumbled
Take-
speaking
take-
from beyond the portal.
So, do you not want to know what I was thinking about the old glorious Lord of Conquest?
What, sorry?
As I remember, I worship two gods, god of alcohol and the god of conquest.
Yeah, I knew this, but I am now confused.
God of conquest tested me in my faith. Struck me down, but I survived! Means I'm worthy for his conquests.
Or it could just mean he was pissed and kind of didn't want to lose one of his most devoted followers, so he didn't murder you on the spot.
No, it's definitely the first one.
Okay. Out of character, Parth, I get it, we're stupid, but are we really that bad? I mean, I wouldn't say you're surrounded by idiots.
You have you're surrounded by geniuses of comedy.
Yeah, exactly. They're definitely two different things. Yeah.
I sent that at the exact time in which one of the stupidest things that y'all have done so far happened, though.
Oh yeah, like, well, you said my thoughts were projecting out loud, and Boris would definitely, at some point or another, would think of that.
No, not.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that moment. It may have been.
Oh, it was that moment.
It was that moment. Yeah,
It
that's
was that
fair.
moment.
That's fair.
'Cause you started laughing like, I expected that. Put
Yeah.
that in chat.
Well, yeah. Either way, no one on the stream can see this. It's gonna be
Alright.
weird.
Yeah, it's a gif of freaking Scar from The Lion King putting his paw up to his face and saying, I'm surrounded by idiots.
Who are
There
you
you go.
explaining this to? We're gonna watch this. We're the only people who watch this.
He's explaining
Yeah,
it to
but
me
what
whenever
about
I'm doing my car trip back and I'm listening to this and just
Yeah, and
What did I send?
those of us who aren't here currently.
yeah.
It's funny to me. Come on, man.
I know, I get it. Anyways, back into character.
Mm.
No,
In the
if
campaign.
you're ready, I'm about done with this. I just want to get back to sleeping. And then I put my hand on the mirror.
Around the time that you get close enough to put your hand on the mirror, you're realizing that you're close enough to start to hear what they're saying on the other side.
And then I immediately take my hand away and walk close to the mirror and try to put my ear up to it without actually touching it.
You walk up to it, you put your ear just close enough to it. You begin to hear the conversation. They're after me. Where am I supposed to go? When are you going to come get me? And the dark figure responds in this kind of booming voice. But you see, I'm not coming to get you anymore. You've acquired a tail. You notice that the eyes of this figure kind of look over at you, Boris. Arthur, since your ear is up to it, you don't see it, but he's looking directly at you right now. And this tail seems to be a bit of a problem. If you survive the next 2 weeks and you aren't captured, I may come for you, but for now, you're on your own. I cannot risk my life for the sake of one of my many followers. But you can't leave me here. You can't. Let me give you a little assistance. You just see the eyes, Boris, you see the eyes flare up of this figure, You don't hear what's going on, but around
Yes.
that point, you see the eyes flare up, and then all of a sudden you see Bronzo fall from the top, and Arthur, you hear, ah, ah.
After hearing that, I look through the mirror again. I turn my head and look through the mirror, and almost instinctively hearing Bronzo's voice.
You look and you
Wait a
see
minute.
Bronzo is kind of laying on the ground, looking like he just fell from the ceiling.
Hold on, do we see Janek?
You do not see Janek.
Oh my god, we're looking through fucking Janek's eyes!
Oh!
You see the image kind of shaking a little bit at this moment. And all of a sudden, the hobgoblin turns around, just jumps on top of Bronzo and starts tying up his hands. And then it's almost instinctively at that moment, and Arthur, you're close enough to hear him say, "And don't forget about the one out there. He could be more trouble than it's worth." And the hobgoblin looks up and then just goes full sprint towards where you are looking through, and it suddenly collapses in on itself as though the eyesight just disappears, and you are all thrown back out. And all wake up.
Hey, long rest?
Long rest indeed.
Oh, thank god. Ugh. Son of a bitch.
Alright, right after I wake up, I immediately get out of bed, wake up Urkus, and then run to one of the two rooms, whichever one I think is most likely to have Boris in it.
So Maribel's out of the room, correct?
She's currently out of the room from what you can tell.
Okay, Boris is gonna walk out of the room and try to find Maribel.
She looks back and sees you, and she just kind of gives a little wave.
Ooh, might want to come with me real quick.
I run out of the room and try to remember exactly what I said, and then say, pineapple, apple, banana, apple,
Yeah, I get
pineapple,
it. It's not a
blueberry.
fucking dream anymore.
There you go, see? And then I turn over to Maribel and I'm like, I'll explain that later. First and foremost, we need to go help Bronzo. So please, if you don't mind lending a hand, help us wake everyone up and get to the treetop, whatever it's called.
Now.
Hold on. Let's sit down. Let's talk about this.
No,
What's
we
going
don't
on?
have time to, sorry.
Bronzo's getting Bronzo's is getting tied up, and Janek is too. We need to go either now or we lose them.
The guy
Oh.
we're on the hunt for is at the treetop hideout.
Right now, as we speak.
So we need
How
to
do
get
you
there
know
before
this?
he leaves. Our friends. We had
I have
vision.
no
One of our
idea.
friends is Magic Man, and he displayed what he was seeing. Like, he showed us what he was seeing through his eyes while we would sleep.
Around the point in which you're saying this, you hear, all of you hear this voice. And you can tell this is the voice of Janek, and he says, "Bronzo is still alive. I'm in a hiding place. I don't know where I'm at. Please come quickly. Bring all the help you can find."
Boris immediately, as soon as he hears Janek's voice, grabs Arthur by the head and just runs out the fucking door with him.
Boris, we need to wake the others first. Let go of me.
Try to resist. See what will happen.
Alright, I'm gonna make a contested athletics or whatever it is. Or-
He might
Would I
actually
make-
beat me. You might actually beat me on this one.
Okay, so is it athletics or strength saving throw?
It is a athletics or acrobatics.
Wait, athletics or acrobatics? Sorry, I misclicked
Yeah.
there. I'm doing acrobatics then. I didn't realize could have been either. Crap. That's a 3.
We have this habit of me constantly picking you up by the head and shit.
Alright, then I yell as loud as I can, trying to wake the others. Bronzo's at the treetop hideout. Get there as fast as possible.
Boris, as you're running toward the door, you just hear this as a dagger just off to the side of your head lands right at the top of the door.
Turns around and looks. What? I'm trying to save my friend.
explain first. It's stupid to run into a thing whenever you don't know what's going on, and I can't run with you unless I know what's going on.
Can I
We're
explain it
trying
on
to
the
save
way?
one of our friends from the Hobgoblin, who currently has him tied up, while our other friend is able to communicate to us using magic, and is currently in a hiding spot. He just told us to go and bring all the help we can, and they are at the treetop hideout. We know because of the magic map and Bronzo's pin.
Okay, so
Boris pulls the knife out of the wall. I'm just gonna hold on to this for a bit until we get there. Okay? Okay.
you say that like it's a deterrent. I have more.
I know. Assume you have more.
So you just said he needs to he told you to make sure and bring all the help you can, right?
Yes. And plenty.
Yes. If we have our entire party, that should be enough for the one Hobgoblin.
Well, then why are you running off on your own?
Because that's
Because
what I do.
Bronzo's an idiot. Boris, sorry.
'Cause that is what I do, and that's my specialty.
So if you can wake the others
then
while he freaking
Boris, like,
forcefully
starts to
drags
slowly
me
walk
there,
out the door.
then that would be amazing.
Around the point that
Slowly
you're
walks up.
trying to open up the door, you hear a from the other side.
Here, bump, bump, bump.
Mm-hmm.
I open up the door.
In front of you stands this robotic figure. Well, actually, it's not just one. It's a couple different robotic figures.
Those
Do they
guys
look-
that you post in visuals and maps.
And there's a group of 4 of them, and then there's one other person standing alongside them. If I can get the picture of them for you. Give me just 1 second.
Hello. Do you need?
Citizen of Stone Nadir, please
I'm not the.
let us enter your establishment.
First off, I'm not the proprietor of this place, so I can't do that. Second off, I'm not the citizen of this city. Plus, wait, are you with the government?
Citizen of Stone Nadir, please let us enter into your establishment.
You tell me, are you with the government or not?
Can I try to escape Boris's grasp again?
Y'all can make another contest at this moment.
This is great. 13 shit.
The fuck?
You're just cursed to have like be held by my hand. Like
You
a
just
single
start
hand
squirming
under-
around, and this half-orc woman, kind of in the middle of the group, says, "Yes, we do work for the government. Now, are you going to let us in?"
Boris, please move out of the way.
Oh, shush. We're about to go do something stupid, so shush. You also work for the government.
Yeah, we're the League of Adventurers. We're currently trying to capture
We're in
a guy, an
Oh, so
assassin.
you'll know where Maribel Winters is, then.
Why would you need to know? May I ask?
Yeah.
Well, you see, we have a warrant for her arrest.
Why exactly?
All of a sudden, this other robotic figure, this one has a little bit of a different face to him. But he walks up and he has this golden band and all that, a full officer's uniform. And he steps forward and pulls out this scroll. Direct order from leading Lord Evan Brybeck to collect all members of the Watcher's Eye and to report them and to imprison them until further notice.
Alright.
First off, you're in the wrong place because at the treetops, guy that you actually want who shot Lord Buckwell is there.
And she, Maribel,
She's going-
went ahead of us to try to stop him.
Roll deception.
Both of them. Wait, can
Alright.
he have advantage because I started the lie and he finished the lie? Or do we both have to roll deception?
I'll let you guys do an advantaged deception.
Yeah,
do you-
Boris
okay,
was
yeah.
telling the truth. I really need that advantage. I got a dirty 20 because of it. I got a 1 and then a dirty 20.
We told them a half truth and a half lie. Woohoo!
Yep.
Well, you know. You said that she is at the treetop lookout, correct?
Right.
Where
Yes.
is this establishment?
Pulls out the map.
You start
so
heading over to... Oh, yeah, just...
Pulls out his map. So you see this pin right here? This map.
Yes.
If you follow, and he gives directions on how to get there. First off, you should find Maribel there as well. But if you don't, there's something way more important you need to find. The motherfucker who shot Lord Buckwell is there as we speak.
Are you certain of this? Are you sure that the person who tried to assassinate him is there?
One of the three is, and I guarantee he is, and we're trying to go get them, but you're kind of, in the way with this warrant. So if you could follow us, kindly, we're about to go there anyways. Go kick in this motherfucker's teeth.
Around the point in which this is all happening, a third person walks up and just says, "What seems to be the problem here? Typically don't have two officers working the same door. What's going on?"
We're with the League of Adventurers, and we're trying to go freaking save some of our other
Trying to
fellow
save one
League
of our
members
friends, the assassin.
who, yeah, one of the 3 assassins who tried to murder Lord Buckwell. That's what we're trying to do, but your compatriots happen to be blocking our way.
There's no reason to get
And it-
upset. This is business. Okay. Now, you said that there's someone in this treetop lookout.
Yes. One of the assassins.
Yes.
The hobgoblin one. Is there
And Maribel Winters went ahead of us to help save our friend and capture this assassin.
Around the point where this is all happening, Urkus and Alexander and Kasir have all lined up in the hallway as well. Just so we'll find Miss Maribel Winters there.
You should.
You should. We can't guarantee anything. For all we know, she ditched us. She's been a little unreliable. But she said she was going ahead of us to there at the very least.
I mean, I wouldn't say
What
she's unreliable.
confirmation can I get from you to trust this information?
What do you
Word of
mean
the
by
league.
that? Confirmation
Word-
that she's been with us, or confirmation that she's on her way there?
Confirmation as in, if it's not the case, if we don't find her there, what confirmation can I
miss-
have from you that you weren't
miss out
trying
on
to
one target.
directly mislead me?
You miss out on one target, you at least get the assassin. So,
I'm not
miss
even
out
sure
on
if
one
that's true, though, so I need confirmation for that one as well.
well,
As for the assassin, we cannot give confirmation on that one. We only have our own memory, I
have our-
guess, to play off of. Our friend, Jonik, if I remember his name correctly, had... Thank you. Telepathically sent his perspective on what was happening at the treetop lookout to us, so we would see what was going on. And then he told us that he needed help and to bring all the hands we could. Maribel, after we told her, went ahead and told us to bring the rest of our party.
says in giant out loud, fucking bureaucracy.
The half-orc lady just kind of points her finger up at you and says, "Watch your tongue," in giant.
Oh, I didn't know most people spoke that. Neat.
Most people don't. I do.
You get my point. It says this back in giant, but you get my point. It is bureaucracy.
It's
We're trying to do-
necessary.
Necessary for what we're trying to do, too. You're kind of in the way, so it's kind of bullshit to me. You understand? My
She
friend's
speaks in
probably
common
lying.
and says, "Do you have any proof that you're the League of Adventurers?"
Do you know the names of the members?
Do we have, like...
So what if I
'Cause
do?
if you, Arthur goes and grabs his scroll of pedigree and shows it.
Arthemendet.
That would be me.
What about the rest of them? Do y'all have any proof?
Does Boris have proof that he works for the League of Adventurers?
I'm asking you that question. Do you know of any proof that you have?
Can I roll just like a d20 to see if he has something or has not? 'Cause I honestly
I'm not going
don't
to tell
know
you
if
whether
he
or not
would.
you have something. You need to check your own inventory. And you need to think about some of the stuff that you've collected. Some way to prove that you're part of the group. She says, "For all I know, you stole this off of his dead body. Because I
Wait,
haven't seen
does
it."
the axe have the axe that I got from the basement in League of Adventurers? Does that have a symbol of the League of Adventurers on it?
Good job. Good job. Yes, it does.
When I show that, I picked this up from the hall.
That's an old symbol.
Is
Yeah, that's a old League of Adventure symbol. Where'd you get
Well.
it from?
got it from the basement of the League of Adventurers. Janik was we were told to go look in the basement to see if we could find some stuff. Alexander back there found some stupid potions, and he found this axe. It's pretty good. I like it.
What's your boss's first name?
Turns to Arthur. Is Buckwell's name? His name?
Can I make a history check to see if I remember?
Sure.
I don't.
Thank you.
Definitely don't know.
Because I know I would have heard it at some point. I just can't remember it off the top of my head. That would be a 21.
21. You're going to get 4 out of the 6 letters.
Okay, that works. What would said 4 letters be?
I'm going to put dashes in the place of the missing letters.
Okay. And where are you sending it to? Are you DMing it or putting in League of Adventurers chat?
I'm going to put it in the League of Adventurers chat.
Okay.
Can Boris try to see if he remembers the other 2 letters?
Boris can try and see if he remembers letters.
Fair enough.
Any whatsoever.
That's a 17.
17 for him as well. So I'll roll and see what letters you receive.
Because all I can think when it comes to those 2 are Ogiris or Osiris. But
Probably
I don't...
Probably Osiris, in all honesty.
Probably, but I don't want to take any...
Oh yeah, it's Osiris.
Osiris. So then, can I say... I believe it is Osiris. But there is a chance I'm wrong on that one. I have mostly referred to him as Lord Buckwell.
All I know, he sometimes does not like the acts I do for tribe.
You must be Boris.
That's great.
That is amazing. Oh my
What
god.
do you mean I must? What do you mean I must be Boris?
That's
Is it
nothing
because
to
I'm
worry
bru-
about.
I am back.
You exist! Yay!
It
We
took
are
me long
currently
enough.
we're currently being confronted by people who are like, "Hey, we're from the government and we don't know if you're League of Adventures or not, but if you aren't, we're probably gonna either arrest you, interrogate you or something like that. If you are part of the League of Adventures, we're gonna go with you and help you save Bronzo and your other friend from a hobgoblin while trying to capture freaking Maribel, who we think is there because you lied to us."
Hang on.
Seriously,
Wait.
You got that? You got that? I'm Boris because of what I said. Am I just that much of an asshole to everybody in general that that's just my general description?
Yes, you are, Boris.
It's more of
Yes,
you mentioned your
are.
tribe.
I say as pointing your hand on my head.
Pulls you up to his face level. Shut up, you. I was trying to get out of the way and make sure we save Bronzo. No,
Alexander
When he
steps
pulls
forward.
me up to his face level,
you wanted
Alexander-
to wake everybody.
Alexander
When you-
steps
Hold on,
forward
hold
and
on.
is ignoring the other two.
Alexander, you said that you're gonna do what?
Yeah, I was gonna do something and they're arguing, so Alexander is going to slyly step in front of the argument so that they can continue having it and it muffles behind Alexander. And Alexander is going to step up and go, hello. Yeah, so this is a thing. I'm sorry. They are idiots, which should be more than enough of an example of why we are the League of Adventurers. I'm Alexander Malarius,
How old are you,
As in-
Alexander?
276.
Isn't giant?
Yep, that adds up.
Isn't giant? King of Jack Shit Man.
Alexander
Oh,
turns
that's
back and
definitely
goes,
Boris.
"It is king of nothing, you fool!" And then turns back.
Hold on, what?
immediately after
Alexander turns back and says in giant, "It's king of nothing, you fool!" And then turns back to the
She
people.
just kind of looks a little bit shy. She's like, a little bit of a temper
oh yeah,
on
one
you, I
of these
see.
chicks
I get,
chicks understands
um,
giant.
I get slightly upset with I miss my people, and it's been a while, so you know. If you could shut the fuck up, Boris, and then turns back to the people.
After that, am I able to quickly attempt to kick Boris in the face and have him drop me finally?
Make an unarmed attack.
Alright, I deal no damage so you won't get hurt, Boris, but it might do something.
I make a if he succeeds on his hit, can I make a strength save to make sure I keep holding on in spite of him kicking me in
Hold
the
on,
face?
hold on.
Doesn't matter because I got a 3.
He misses.
Really? Really? You know how this song and dance goes, my friend. You can't get out of my grasp the moment I pick you up. This is how it goes.
Right, that's
Don't-
it. And I summon my hand crossbow with the barbed
Whoa, whoa,
crossbow
whoa, whoa,
bolt
whoa,
loaded in.
whoa, 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 whoa.
This is normal. Don't worry about it.
He's a fairly
Just
normal
waves off
frog
with-
group.
There's nothing
Just
to worry
waved
about,
off
boss.
the
You can go ahead and head on. These are the numbskulls we were looking for.
No, sorry, they're kind of idiots. Who are you talking about? I'm
Oh.
sorry, I heard something about Bronzo, and I'd like to, get him back.
Well, I don't know what's going on about that. I'm just here to find some of the members of the Watcher's Eye, including Maribel Winters.
I'm sorry. I was under. Arthur, can you not just fucking tell me when something's happening? Christ fucking mighty.
I'm sorry you were asleep, and Maribel ran off towards the treetop lookout before I could wake you up.
You think I
All
want
right.
to tell you things? I think it's funnier when I leave you out of the loop.
Yeah, ignore Boris.
Like how we're in like 1,000,000 gold in debt to the mob.
I'm sorry.
Dad, he said nothing. I cast command on Alexander and say the word forget.
Wait, what's the save for that? What's the save?
Command is a DC 13 Wisdom save.
You are lucky my wisdom is a -1, you motherfucker.
Okay, fingers crossed.
16! You
God
bitch!
damn it!
You! What?
I thought you knew. I
Boris
thought you were
tried
listening.
to kill
Alexander is going to begin drawing his greatsword.
You're going to feel a giant metallic hand grab your shoulder. Citizen, do not arm yourselves.
Who are you?
And I say to Boris as this is happening, like I whispered in his ear,
You
"Boris,
too!
run!"
Immediately, like, Boris like tries to slowly walk out of the back towards the bar. Looks over to the barkeep. Hey, is there another way to get out? Because front door's kind of
No.
blocked off.
Not for you.
Who are you?
How much
Oh, I'm
gold will
sorry.
it cost?
I'm sorry.
How much
You
gold? How much
robot, sir. The fuck are you doing, mate?
I am HSV 35558. Military
What?
police.
You're a military. Well, then understand me, military police. I am Alexander Malarius, King of Pildoria, and I'm going after those two fuckers.
Says in yells from the back of the bar in giant, "King of shit!"
The Warforged grips your shoulder a little bit tighter. I want you to make a Constitution save.
While that's going on, can I say to the barkeep, how much gold will it cost for you to tell us where the other exit is?
+2. That's a 16.
This event is priceless. I like seeing people squirm. Yeah.
God damn it, I'll pay you back for the window. Boris, hop out one.
What did you say your save was, by the way?
I got a 16 on.
16. All right. So it kind of grips into your shoulder a little bit. It's...
Hey Parth, I got a question.
What's that?
Can I throw Arthur out the window instead of just me doing it? I like.
Are you
walk
going to
through-
resist being thrown, Arthur?
Yeah, because he's trying to throw me and not hopping out of it.
All right. Make a grapple contest.
This is great.
Acrobatics. Am I allowed to roll acrobatics?
Yeah, it's a grapple contest.
Doesn't matter.
So athletics then, or what do I roll?
Athletics or
or
acrobatics?
acrobatics?
That's a grapple check.
Okay, sorry, I don't know what that is. Holy crap! I won against Boris.
I rolled a 10 plus a 5. It's all right.
I
Kinda
got an
s-
18 plus a 1.
You kind of squirm out of his grasp as he does that, just because you kind of float a little bit as he's swinging his arm.
So
Out of
then when he
curiosity,
swings his arm to
am I-
throw me, can I like kind of
curiosity,
grab
does
onto
my-
his wrist and toss myself onto his shoulders and just sit down on them?
I was gonna say is, out of curiosity, as I like fail to throw him and I realize it, can I just throw my fist into the fucking window?
Oh yeah, your hand just carries through and you just...
Oh, that solves that problem. Let's go. And then Boris walks out the window with Arthur.
Pardon me, what
Alright.
was that?
That was those two fucking idiots getting away from me! Cause of this bitch!
Boris, treetop, look out! Run!
And Boris starts running it, like starting booking it there. Not trying to get exhausted, he's just running.
As the robot lets go of your arm, it says, I am not a female dog. I am
Alexander's
HSV
automatically running after these
35558.
Alexander runs after them. He's dashing as a bonus action. He's drawing his sword.
And Urkus just kind of holds his arms out to kind of block it. It's just like, okay, let me explain for him. You guys go ahead and go get Bronzo. I'll be there in a little bit. And as y'all all begin to head out the door, Maribel kind of goes out the window before you get over there, Alexander. And she quickly gets out of the way as she sees your blood fury.
Alexander's opening his shield to try and shield bash Urkus and get after them.
No, he's blocking the other things. He's not blocking you.
Oh,
He's telling you to go.
Alexander's after those fuckers.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. That
I'm
matters.
here, you motherfuckers!
I'm gonna.
How much of a head start do we have on Alexander?
It doesn't matter. I can
He catches
dash
up
as
to
a
you.
bonus action.
Can I use?
Dash is a
Can,
bonus-
If
I
Can
do
I
have
use-
dash as a bonus action.
Hold on. moment I start seeing him, you think I'm going to slow down? No, Boris picks up speed. He starts using his action as to fucking run faster.
I want to also cast Mage Hand and try to trip freaking Alexander.
God fucking damn it.
X check.
This is not bad.
This is we're our own
I'm
worst nightmare.
saving our life here. That's all I'm trying
We're
to
our own
do.
worst nightmare.
Make a dexterity save, Alexander.
Dex save? Okay.
By the way,
Okay,
don't see your camera on, so I can't see what your rolls are.
Here you go.
But question. Can I, as I'm running, can I knock down some barrels to make it even worse?
We'll get to that in a second.
I'll
my
try
God.
Because you can either extend your distance or you can try and knock down barrels.
Ooh.
Both of them are an action of sorts.
or after trying to trip Alexander, I can try to knock down the barrels.
That is a 17.
Yes, it is indeed.
Oh crap! No.
Okay.
He is able
Hey,
to
you know
dodge
what?
out of the way of your mage hand. You could just see the bloodshot eyes as he's sprinting towards you.
Oh, never mind then. I'm just gonna keep running. Use my action to dash.
I'm then gonna cast Unseen Servant in front of him, so when he keeps running, he runs into it and falls over.
Unseen Servant is phantasmal. It doesn't stop me.
Wait, crap! No, I don't do that.
You just wasted a spell slot. Come here, boy.
At full sprints for both of you guys, Alexander does catch up.
Yeah, I do win. I'm fast as
How?
fuck, boy. I can
How?
dash.
He
as a bonus
has he has bonus action, action, and normal movement, whereas you just have action and normal movement.
Oh, come on. He can't be able to.
But I have Spider Climb.
Oh my god.
And I have
I
a
guess-
bow and arrow. Do you really want
I
to go down
guess-
this path?
Yes, I do. I cast Spider Climb on Boris.
I start climbing on the fucking walls and shit as I sprint.
And I grab onto Boris and hold on like really tight so I don't fall off now.
Around this point, there is a large group of Warforged kind of chasing after you guys as best as they can. Because there's a giant commotion going on. And there's roughly 35 Warforged chasing after you all.
We have 3 stars in GTA.
Warforged are made of metal, right?
And you just keep on hearing the word repeated, desist, 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 just over and over.
Yell at the Warforged and point at freaking Alexander. Stop this man, he's trying to kill us.
Fuck you! And I'm gonna roll persuasion.
No, we should be.
Can I roll persuasion to try and get them to go after them instead? Just
You gotta roll at a disadvantage because the look in your eyes alone would give
they
it.
can't
all
see
as-
my eyes. Only you can.
They don't care what's being told to them. They're going to try and get y'all all.
Fair enough.
Right.
How quickly do we make it to Treetop Tavern or Treetop Lookout?
Yeah, how quickly do we make it to Bronzo?
Y'all are all going at full sprint, and y'all's group of Warforged that are chasing after you just keeps on growing, but getting farther and farther behind you.
With this happening, I whistle for Skip.
God, fuck! Don't bring the horse.
No, 'cause
You whistle for Skip. There's no response.
damn it. Boris, just keep running. Don't let him
This would
catch
be a
up.
great moment for the Beanator.
Hold on. Let's see if I can do. Wait. Oh, I have a great idea. So I go into my backpack and I pull out a party popper and drop it after I pull the pin.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You're gonna flashbang Alexander.
Oh
Yes!
boy.
I don't remember what the DC is on this. I don't think you ever told me.
Enough.
Or if you did.
So you
11, I think. 11.
drop the party popper.
Huh?
So you drop the party popper in front of him to try and blind him, correct?
This is giving me one-shot flashbacks.
Oh, this has got to be the best moment in D&D we've all done, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get this new party popper from?
Had 3. Begin.
And
One
you
from the group.
used- You're using your last party popper on your own.
Just curious because you used to have them in your other possessions and now it's gone.
I just removed it from my other possessions
All right.
right now.
Just making sure because I wanted to make sure that you had that in your inventory because I thought that you had used 3 already.
Nope, I had 1 and then I removed it just now when I used it.
All right. I'll
I'm
trust
trying to screw you over, man. If I didn't have that, I would not have mentioned them.
Roll a Constitution save, Alexander.
Con save.
Yep.
That was a misclick.
This is how you get a
it's
couple. This is how you get a level of barbarian.
I do.
That went dark.
When we hit
Oh,
Nat
the
20.
tower,
the bloodshot eyes just see straight through it. It's like nothing happened.
Come here, Mike.
how close are we to the tower at this point? The lookout.
How have I not caught up to them yet?
So
Because we're
y'all
we're
are
running out
about
of wall.
right here.
the lookout's somewhere nearby, right?
It's
I
right
don't remember
there.
where it is. Okay.
Y'all started
Boris would like.
back here.
Jesus Christ. Boris with the spider climb would like to climb on top of the roof, onto the top of a roof, and start running instead, and jumping from rooftop to rooftop to avoid Alexander's fury.
I am going to fucking slaughter you.
Oh my god! If we had an animated series, this would be a great moment.
If anyone wants to learn how to do animation, go for it.
They
So
have some
Oh my
digital
God,
art and design, but not much.
go for it.
I might do that just for this moment.
So you're trying to jump between buildings. Did you say yes?
Yes.
Remind me the rules for jumping again.
It is.
Because if I remember correctly, you don't have the ability to jump 20 feet across.
Oh. I do not.
It's a wide road.
But could he also try to like just keep moving and before he hits the ground, like get his feet stuck onto the wall because of spider climb?
That would be a
Backtrack?
very jarring and potentially bone-breaking experience.
Alright, that's up to Boris then if he wants to attempt it or not.
Listen here, you motherfucker. I
Hey,
have health potions, and I don't know what they do, but I will kill you, bring you back, and kill you again.
Okay. know
Also,
what
I
I'm
have
gonna
just
do.
added my new favorite quote to the freaking quotes.
Okay, I'm gonna rage and see what happens.
Yes! Oh my god, yes!
Let's see, wiki.
You got it.
5e, let's get that barbarian fighter. Let's get that
That
barbarian.
really is quite a good quote.
Yeah, that's my new favorite quote.
Oh, this whole session is gonna be my favorite one because Jesus Christ, were you expecting
Indeed.
this, Parth? Parth, were you?
I was not
this when we
expecting
got
the
on?
blood rage, no, but that makes it so
When you
much better.
You put
Is it-
these 3 of us together, these 3 out of the
Oh
entire
my
party,
God.
things are
Oh
perfect.
no! I don't need to jump anymore. I teleport across because I got the 2 effect, which gives
Yes!
me the ability to teleport
No.
every 30 feet.
Yes! Oh my god. So he's teleporting, dashing, and
teleport.
just spider climbing
Yes!
across rooftops and walls.
Yes!
Oh my god.
So currently, you guys are pacing each other. And you're...
Oh my god!
Oh, brother. It doesn't take too much longer and y'all have made it down to the treetop.
Do I still have spider climb on when I get there?
Mm-hmm.
I run up the fucking tower instead of waiting. I just run.
Alexander, when
run
you
up the
arrive, you
tower.
notice that the door is slightly ajar.
You'll bash it.
I don't know.
Make a strength check or an unarmed attack.
Which is better? Hang on. Unarmed attack is +5. Strength check is a +5.
Oh
Wait a
my
minute.
God.
13 plus 5, 18.
Alexander.
So yeah, this is gonna hurt just a little bit, but you are able to get the door open from Bronzo's cold weld.
I was gonna give you an idea that I probably shouldn't give you. Depending on how big is this tree? May I ask quickly?
This is the
How
tallest
wide is it?
thing in the entire area.
You forget we're
wide
going
is it?
90. We're going 90 feet per round. Every 6
I know.
seconds, we're going 90 feet.
You just hear, Boris, you hear from the bottom, you hear, here's Alec!
Because the idea I was gonna give you, Alexander, was with all that momentum from just sprinting at us the entire time with your sword out, you could just try to, with one swing, with that
use your
momentum, just
shoulder.
fucking cut down
Use your
the tree.
shoulder into it. God. Oh my god, this is.
It's around
my God.
50 feet in diameter. So it's a
Okay.
big thing.
Yeah, no, I didn't think it was that big. Okay.
I thought it was pretty big, but
Yeah, I thought it was big, just not that big.
So Alexander,
talking
you're on
about-
the inside. And immediately, just because you're sprinting in, you accidentally step into the middle of a dead body, and your foot just slams right into where his stomach would be. It just gets enveloped.
I'm not looking for you.
Oop. You're not supposed to be dead yet! That's my job! And then he looks down.
The dead body doesn't respond.
Is he alive?
No,
is
he's
it
a dead
someone I-
body.
Is it someone I know?
Well, if it was, that's real nice what you did, but no, it wasn't anyone that you know. You notice a similar uniform to that of all the mercenaries, but it's not someone that you know.
Then fuck it, we ball. Continue
Hold on.
inside.
You think about it could be the hobgoblin. Check. For the love of God.
No, because those are the ones Bronzo leaned up against the door to try to make it even harder to open.
Yes, but y'all don't know
Oh, right.
this.
Oh yeah, no, we don't know this. That makes sense.
Out of character, we know it, but in character, we don't.
And I have no idea. Can he? Is he for sure dead? How do I know he's dead? What wounds does he have?
Well, he has a cut on his throat with a bunch of dried blood. His eyes have, they've rolled all the way back. He has a couple stab wounds in his chest, and he has a foot in the middle of his stomach.
Like all the way through?
Yes.
Okay, he continues
He
up the
could-
stairs. Where are you motherfuckers?
I mean, he still could be alive. You don't know. You could check on him.
He's going.
If he
after
was still alive, Alexander just made sure he isn't.
I know. I'm trying to give him reasons. I'm messing with. This is great.
So, Alexander, you continue up the stairs, keep on spiraling up as fast as possible, trying to hunt
to say-
down the people who are on the outside that you can't hear anymore.
You would like to say in giant, "You are dead, you motherfucker!"
Oh my God, yes.
Y'all don't hear a
okay.
thing from the outside.
I assume.
As you keep on spiraling up and up and up, eventually you get to this point where there is a giant door.
Alexander's going through the door.
You go through the door
With the
and
speed at which you're moving, Bronzo might get here as soon as
you
there.
go through the door, and you have this weird feeling as soon as you go through, as all of a sudden the atmosphere changes to this damp and darker environment, and you kind of realize that this wasn't what you were expecting to see. And in front of you, it's almost like there's this cave system.
Hey, Parth, on the outside, did we make it to the top of the tree yet?
Oh yeah, y'all are like a cat in a tree. And y'all are just like, where is he? You have no idea where he is. It's like
So,
he's
did we
just
make it to like the
disappeared.
did we make it to the very top, or how far did we make it up?
You can make it securely up a little bit into the thickness of the tree. You can keep on trying to go all the way to the very top, but that's very,
Sure.
very small branches.
Is there a door? or something that I can get into inside the tree.
You do not see a door.
Alexander or Arthur? Arthur.
Yes, Boris.
We may have made a slight miscalculation.
I'm surprised you even know what that word means, but continue.
I don't, but anyways. Think we forgot there is no way to get into tree unless there's door.
Alexander is going to start burning the tree down.
We're in the
You are
not
currently in
the
a
tree.
cave.
Look, trying
Hey,
to light
hey,
a cave
Boris.
on- Yeah.
Here's the thing. Who needs a door when you have a Goliath that is threatened for his life?
Normally I would fight, but Alexander, for some reason, can hit me harder than I can hit him. So,
But you can make a door with either your axe or your fists.
God no, I tried that once with my fists. Not work well.
He's not a good fist.
But you have an axe.
Wait, magic weapons get hurt? Do they break if you use them like that?
No.
I don't. I would know this, wouldn't I? Considering my backstory.
You would know that
'Cause-
it would not be affected, especially the type of thing that is.
Yeah, Boris. No, you don't have to worry about your axe getting.
Oh, okay.
harmed
And then
in the
Boris
slightest.
immediately starts going, into it with his great axe. With his
You
frost
chop
brain
into
great
it,
axe.
and then you, as you feel, this isn't wood. This is metal.
Oh, we're not cutting through this shit. Fuck.
Like you get
Wait.
through a little bit of wood, but now it's just metal.
Was there an echo, or is it solid?
Oh, I have an idea.
It was pretty solid from what you could tell.
Oh, never mind. I have no ideas anymore.
All
Had
right.
an idea,
Well,
and then you told me it was solid.
this is a little risky, but we can either have you run back down the tree and then head up the stairs behind Alexander, or we can just hop onto the top bit of the stairs and you can attempt to break through the roof. Those are your options at this point, unless we just want to book it and leave Bronzo and Alexander to die. Alexander wouldn't
He
die.
looks-
He's too bloodthirsty to die. But still.
Looks up. I don't think I'm too big to climb those. He points up to the branches up above, and I think down there is the police, and I do not want to deal with them.
You can just very faintly hear all the way down from the bottom of the tree with the crowd of a bunch of Warforged just desist, 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 desist.
Personally, I think we just stay right here and take a nap. Because
You know, I might be with you on that one at this point in time.
wait. I have idea.
Oh.
By the way, roll a
Okay.
perception check.
Who?
Both of you.
Alright.
Perception.
I have
Oh, that's a
okay
13.
perception. Nat 1! Let's go!
None of
That's
y'all
why you have
notice.
force.
None of y'all notice.
I have great idea now. I think about it.
What would that be, boys?
Do you trust me?
That is a horrible statement for you to be saying in a situation like this, but I trust you more than I trust Alexander currently, so I'll have to go with a yes.
Arthur, you just hear this voice. Well, both of you, Arthur and Boris, both hear this voice just, I wouldn't do that.
I immediately look around to see who it was.
You look around and you don't see anyone.
I think that was Jean-Nic telling us.
Ah.
Jean-Nic! Jean-Nic!
All of a sudden,
Keep
the
up.
invisibility drops and Janik's just like, wow, you're perceptive.
No, I didn't even know. You just said something. So
Why are you
how
on the
do
top of the tree?
Alexander's in a bloodthirsty rage because this maniac told him about our debt.
He got mad about that.
Yeah, so,
And where is he
mean-
now?
he's currently
inside-
in the
okay.
treetop lookout.
He's
I
in the
think
tree.
he's too mad to die, so I don't think we have to worry about him, though.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You said that I was in a cave.
Yes, you
Can I
are.
turn back around? Because I know there's a door behind me.
Mhm. Yeah, you can head back out the door if you want.
I don't want to head back out the door. I want to throw a torch outside the door to start burning down the tree.
You throw a torch outside the door and you start lighting the wood behind you on fire.
And then he's going to continue into the cave.
Okay.
Oh my god, no! Why are we starting arson? God damn it.
Because if
Why?
you're in that fucking tree,
As you
you're gonna die!
as you continue into the cave, just off in the distance behind you, you hear a robotic voice just go, fire, 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 fire.
Do we hear that up at the top of the tree, or he does?
You do not.
Oh, okay.
You don't notice any smoke or anything.
I turned to Jonic. So how do we get inside of this thing without me busting my ass and dying?
I know this is going to sound a little bit weird, but hold my hand real quick.
Okay. And he does it without any hesitation.
Do I have to
All
hold
right,
your hand
thanks for
too,
the
or is it
encouragement.
finally
Now come with
being
me.
on
And he
boys?
puts his arm around your shoulder and then teleports.
Oh my god, yes.
Did I teleport with them since I was touching Boris, or
Yes, all three of you
okay.
teleported.
not? Okay. Making sure.
Yep. Give me just a second to unfog the area to where it can be seen where you guys are at.
Sorry if there's constant purring. I'm currently holding a kitten that is trying to murder me.
You don't have to apologize for that.
We don't have, dude. I'm about to get a new dog because of things.
Oh,
I gotta go into
nice.
detail, but not new. It's not new to me. It's just I have to take it in for my brother. I'm not gonna explain more than that. Just my brother is getting rid of one of his dogs, and we're taking him for a while.
Not sure if I should be saying nice or that's sad.
Don't say either. Leave it up to the wind.
Alright.
All right.
Just gonna continue trying not to get murdered by a kitten while also attempting not to get murdered by Alexander.
Well, you know, that second part's going to be a little bit tough. As y'all teleport, all of a sudden, Alexander, you see up on a little ledge up above this tall figure and his small little compatriot that's on his back.
This instant I see Alexander, am I able to, like, drop backwards and hide behind Boris?
Sure, you're kind of leaning and hiding behind Boris.
Are we? I don't think it's changed on the map yet where we are.
Maybe yours just hasn't loaded in yet, but we're here. I'm pinging it.
I reloaded the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they are
Show
on
me
a
the-
ledge.
Yeah, we're
Uh-huh.
here. You're here.
They're about 15
See
feet
that.
above you.
Oh, there we are.
Hand axe.
And Boris just start moving away from the ledge, like, all right, let's get to work.
Hand axe first, then we'll let you move away from the ledge.
Fair
Since
enough.
he did call his action first. All right, all right.
+5, 21.
Boris, do you still have the ability to teleport?
It's too late,
Probably-
motherfucker. You're already
I
hit.
know you're gonna get hit by this, but I'm just wondering because
Probably
that could
too
make
late.
things easier.
It's my rage is probably over by now.
And at that point, how long were we
5
running
minutes.
for? Would you say?
Dude, we ran for like probably about 2 minutes, and we made it here. Jesus Christ, we ran in 2 minutes to get here.
Just gonna
Easily,
confirm. How long was that? 2 minutes, or is he wrong?
It feels like we did it so quickly in game.
Y'all did it in roughly 20 minutes. See, adrenaline
Okay.
makes you guys go a little bit faster than you would think. Because that's a
then-
1 hour walk.
how
Don't
much
think
damage
we're
did you do?
gonna.
I did 8 damage.
Oh, I'm gonna stone endurance that so I don't take any. Try to.
Alright.
I don't think we're gonna go back in time in this scenario, but usually spider climb only lasts for 10 minutes.
That's fine. I don't care.
I take 1 point of damage because I rolled a 7.
Time scaling
Roll a
is
5
always just hard to keep up with, so whenever it's done
Yeah.
outside of combat, I don't care.
Alexander
That's why
says
I
in
tried
giant,
to.
"Fuck you, you stupid stone bitch!"
And Boris starts to walk off, like pretending he didn't hear or get cursed out by Alexander.
Janik just says, "Can y'all please shut up?"
Boris hasn't said a word since he's gotten in here.
Alexander looks at Jonik and goes, "Oh, hello, Jonik." "Fuck you!"
Shh, shh, shh. We're gonna lose the element of surprise. Alright?
Just gonna stay
Already.
on whatever side of Boris is facing away from Alexander.
Boris has already
Already.
walked off.
Is the
I know, but I was walking off with you, using you as my shield.
Well, then put yourself right next to me.
Dumb motherfuckers.
If you could calm your rage for just a second, we're here for a purpose. Alright?
Yeah, my purpose is to fucking kill them.
No. Save Bronzo first, kill them later. Deal?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hang on. What happened to Bronzo?
Oh, that's part of why I'm telling you to keep your voice down.
Okay. Hang on. So these two are safe. And Bronzo is in peril.
We're all gonna die.
Me and him both had a little bit of some hold back whenever we were trying to head back the other night. And Bronzo told me that we should just come over and hang out in here.
Yeah,
We weren't
sorry
expecting to find someone.
Sorry about ditching you guys. I just wanted to get back before, you know.
Boris,
we all
shut up
died.
before he tries to kill you again.
What
I
happened to Bronzo?
He's alive,
Boris, just keep
but I'm
walking.
not sure where he is right now. All I know is that if
Boris?
you keep on yelling, he may not be alive for too much longer. Alright? We need to be quiet.
Uh,
Boris, come on. Let's just keep walking. Let's just keep walking. Let them talk.
Just
Where?
oh god.
Where?
Boris whispers to Arthur, "No, I didn't tell him the exact amount. It was actually 1.2 million."
Where? I can
I
hear
know.
you. You motherfucker.
No, you. No, you.
he is a little
No,
distance
you
away.
can't.
It wouldn't be able to be perceived from that
that's fine.
distance.
That's fine.
Don't worry.
Yes.
When I see you again, I'll tell you the actual amount.
Where is Bronzo?
He's in here somewhere. I kind of had to run and save my own hide so then I could come back and get him whenever I got to you guys. Did you bring help?
You can he
Do we-
hear Jonik hears
Fire.
Rat?
Alexander's going. He's having a mental break. Alexander's going to drop down. Can he tell which way Bronzo would have gone? Like, which way makes the most sense for him to go to find Bronzo?
Well, first step would probably be to meet up with Jonik somewhere.
Okay.
So,
Hey Parth. Quick
Yeah.
question. I talk to Janik real quick and be like, "Hey, Janik,
yeah.
you I don't know, but I think like 30 or 40 like RoboCops followed us here. Ask Alexander. He might know more because he was on the ground. And,
He wouldn't have
we
been
weren't-
paying attention. He was too focused on us.
I mean, he can still ask if they're here or not. I have no clue.
Yeah,
Hey,
fair enough.
Alexander. Is there any military police outside?
Not for very long.
Alexander, what did you do?
The tree's on fire.
Why am I not surprised? Okay.
The tree's on fire.
I'm going to kill them, Jonik. I need you to understand this.
Like I said,
I-
Bronzo first, them later. Deal?
John,
Yes. Where's Bronzo?
I'm not sure. I
John,
tried to reach out and find him, and I can't. There's something going on in here. Something's blocking me.
Ah,
Hey, Jean-Nic.
Yeah. What do you need,
Can
Boris?
you do me a favor and tell Alexander something? You got to say it word for word, and what I'm about to say, okay?
What is it, Boris?
That's in Giant. So we put your house up as collateral damage for the loan, for the fucking debt.
When did
don't
we do
speak
that?
that language, Boris? How am I supposed to tell him that?
Boris walks up, tells it, says out loud in Giant, "We put up all your stuff for auction for the debt because they asked for some collateral."
Okay,
And walks back off quickly.
And then
I have a question.
immediately
I have a
yell.
question.
No, I want to say this first, please. I immediately yell, I have no idea what Boris said, but whatever it was probably something stupid, and that was what he did. I was not near him, so I couldn't have stopped him, most likely. But I can't
How-
guarantee anything.
How fast can Alexander pull his longbow?
Yes.
Roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
Boris,
Yeah.
roll a dexterity save.
That's a 17 plus 3, now natural 20.
This be considered an effect against me? Something? Just out of
Are
curiosity.
you asking for danger sense purposes?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be considered an effect against you.
Oh, 15. Damn. I nearly got a nat 20.
I got the 17 plus 3. Non-natural 20.
So the shot hits Boris for only the little bonus amount. No rolled damage, just the bonus.
Okay, the bonus is still plus 3.
You do 3 damage to me? How much damage is done to Boris? 3?
I believe he said 3.
Okay. Well, and then Boris starts to walk off and try to find Bronzo.
All right, here. I don't know what he said. I don't care what he said. I think it's really, really stupid what's going on here, though.
Let's go.
Agreed.
Whispers
Come on.
to Arthur. You know what I said, right?
I have no clue. If you made him more mad, though, I will personally kill you before he kills us both.
Unlikely, because, size difference, but
I
did
have
notice-
a fucking devil on my side. I don't care about the size difference.
I have God on my side.
Christian.
That's a real
Which
Christian
gods may I
moment.
ask? Which gods may I ask? The god of conquest that constantly smites you, or the god of alcohol?
And also, the god of conquest smites me to test my strength every time, and you know
They
this.
smite you because he's pissed at you for freaking praying to another god immediately after him.
That's not true.
That is true, Boris. Let's be real. I know you're an idiot, but you can't be this stupid.
Alexander up here, he's saying fuck all of you. He walks past Boris and his elbow hits Boris's lap so fucking hard.
No. Okay. I can't raise my voice. Ah.
I know, right? It's so much fun. It's even better. Considering I told Alexander that we're going to give all of his stuff up as collateral for the.
Why would you do that, Boris?
Immediately after he
mission.
immediately after he says that, I cast Eldritch Blast at Boris.
Well, It's not worth stealthing anymore. Just go for it. If you need me, I'll wait out here.
That's a
By
9.
lot. You do know what sarcasm is, right? And he says that to both of you.
Jonik just walks around the corner, just waits.
Oh no, I'm saying that to Arthur and I'm saying that to Arthur and Alexander. You do both.
Alexander
know what
turns
sarcasm
around, and very distinctly whispers, "I will kill you right here. I do not fucking care. Shut your mouth now."
I then say quietly
off,
to Alexander,
Second
I
off.
will help you
Shut
kill
the fuck up, Boris!
Second off. I did
I'm
not do
drawing
what I
an
said.
arrow. I'm shooting him again. Fuck you.
Hola.
Well, I'm not.
Bronzo, you made it just in time.
Wait, really?
Literally.
Yeah, we've been arguing. for this
We're
entire
almost
time.
at
Yeah.
the end of the session. But you made it just in time.
Boris told Alexander we got debt, and now Alexander is gonna kill us both, bring us back to life, kill us again, and then go to the afterlife and kill us there before coming back to life to revive us and kill us again.
Bronzo, you
Sounds
can
about right.
clearly hear this argument from where you're at. But,
Question, where am I at?
well, you are over here.
I am on phone.
Well, then open YouTube. You're inside of a cell right now.
Oh crap. Okay. Why do I know why am I inside this cell? Did I just gonna wake up here? Or...
So basically, what happened was big scary figure somehow made you fall from the ceiling. You got knocked out by the hobgoblin, tied up, and thrown in a cell.
Crap.
So for some reason, your boots
What
stopped
about
working.
Dominic?
Jonik was able to get away from what
My
you could
boot-
tell, since he's not in the cell directly next to you.
Fair enough. So my boots are not working?
Your boots, for some reason, didn't work at that moment. You're not sure why.
That is a very weird thing. But yes. So should y'all catch me up to speed now, or should I wait
Yeah,
till
we'll
after?
tell you later.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
later.
okay. And you said that I can hear this argument from where I am,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no guards, is there?
You don't see any.
You know, that's a good
No.
point.
Boris.
Oh.
I've told you thrice to shut your boy hole. And you've been very, very bad at doing that. If you do not want me to
Thrice.
kill you right now, be quiet.
He holds up his fingers in the way of like a 0 and just says the word fucks.
I
You missed that moment.
You exist again.
You missed a great moment.
Tell me what it was, please. No, I need to know.
He
We need
told
to
me
quote it.
He told me to shut the fuck up. If not, he'd kill me. I said, I hold my hands up into a 0 and say fucks.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you don't get fucking laid. And then he comes over here.
All you hear from the distance is flying crutch.
Actually, you don't hear anything from the distance.
Oh.
You try and say something, and your voice just it's trapped. You can't say anything.
Hey, Park,
And then you
what
try
else
and
doing this
move.
hallway?
You can't move anything.
Kept following Boris because he's my best human shield.
So is it like that my voice box has been turned off, or?
It's like you're in a forced stasis right now. Also, Boris and Arthur, of all the places, y'all chose my favorite one.
Hey!
This is gonna be awesome.
Oh, Oh, yay!
Immediately,
Looks like
a sliding stone door closes behind you.
Oh dear God, we're
Near-
gonna die.
Is that thing in the center? Would that happen to be a sphere of annihilation? If I can make an Arcana check.
Go ahead and make that Arcana check. See if you can tell.
All right. That is horrifying. If that is what it is, that there would be a 16.
It is not a sphere of annihilation, from what you can tell.
That's good.
It is an imperfected sphere of annihilation.
That
Oh,
is
no,
more
that's not
horrifying than a regular sphere of annihilation.
And you can see it's like it's trying to build up to something, but instead it just keeps on lashing out. And just arcs of this energy keep on popping in different areas of the room. I'm going to need you each to make 3 dexterity saves.
I get
Even me?
advantage on
Hey,
all
Boris, we're gonna die. You know that, right?
Each of the ones that are in that room.
Okay.
Saves or checks?
Oh, this is saves.
Oh, I didn't.
All right.
Never mind. I got a 14 on the first one. I'm just rolling customs because my dex is the same. It's a 0. Okay.
Got 2 8s and a dirty 20.
Hey, hold on. Would that mean? Do I get my danger set and sense for this?
Yeah, you can see where it's coming from. So yeah, danger sense.
Okay. Sweet.
So the first set, if you got any lower than a 14, you take 5 damage. And greater than that, you take 2. The next
Okay,
set,
so
any
wait,
lower than a 16, is 11 damage. And greater is half that at 5.
Hold on. Let me roll the last set real quick.
What's the last
Oh,
one?
nat 20 on the last one.
And
Let's
the
go.
last one, if you got any lower than an 18, 7 damage, half that, 3.
So 3 damage on the last one. 11 you said on the second
Would be
one?
12 damage.
The second one was 11.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the save on the first one?
It was a 14 on the first one.
I got a 4. If you get a 14, does that mean you pass? Technically?
Yeah.
So what was the full damage?
Well, I'll tell you the half since you beat it. So that would be 2 damage.
Damage? Okay. That
If I
should
didn't
be
get that dirty 20, I would be out right now.
Oh, you wouldn't just be out.
Oh yeah, because I would be dead to a sphere of annihilation, meaning I would just no longer exist. Sorry.
Yeah.
Arth. As
Oh,
that happens,
crap.
I would like to drink a potion of healing.
You go to drink a potion of healing. Make 1 final dexterity save.
Motherfucker. Okay, a 19 to
Well,
start
that's
off.
going on.
A 19 and a nat 1. Thank God for
19.
advantage.
You're able to kind of just barely dodge out of the way, but as you do, you see as it hits and breaks the bottle, and the bottle just disintegrates in your hand.
Great.
And it seems to be
Just
getting a
gonna
little
quick-
bit stronger each and every arc that it's shooting out.
We
Just
try to
gonna
get out
quickly sidestep and hide behind Boris.
Can we get out the door that we came in through?
That door was not there whenever you first went through. And there's no handle
the
on
door.
this thing.
Oh, okay. Question. Can I kick down the fucking stone wall?
Make a strength check.
Drink check, you say?
Yes.
A 15.
15? You kind of feel it move forward, but it's not fully out of the way.
I try again.
Make another strength check. This time with advantage.
That's a dirty 20.
And by the way, each of you make another dexterity save.
Okay.
Alright, so if I don't succeed this, oh my god, Luna!
Well, I'm getting hit with full force, but I
Frickin'
got a dirty
cats.
20. Dirty 20 on that to break down the door, and then a 6 on the save.
Sorry, rolling now. My cat stepped on my keyboard.
It happens.
No.
What did I need to get to not die?
Ooh. Ooh. And the question is, Boris, are you letting him hide behind you? Yes or no?
I don't
He's
think
doing
I
whatever
was
the fuck
hiding
he
behind-
wants.
I don't think I was
He's
hiding
on my
behind him at
shoulders.
that
He
point.
was on my shoulders. If he's not anymore, he's not. I don't know where he is.
I went ahead and followed him over to the door, but I didn't hide behind him there.
He's his own person. I'm not gonna convince him to do
I'm
something.
happy that I made a backup character. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. That's
I think I'll live.
11 incoming damage
From a
Live.
sphere of annihilation,
from the Sphere of Annihilation.
and I no longer exist.
Uh,
I'm sorry I got you killed.
Oh no, it's okay. That was me
Wait,
following
is-
you.
wait, is Arthur gonna actually die? Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, I just no longer exist.
Boris, what did you say you got
Ooh.
on that strength?
30-20.
Dirty 20. It slides out just a little bit more.
Can I squeeze through the gap now?
You are able to squeeze through the gap.
I'm just looking around. Where's Arthur?
You don't notice anything.
Starts looking for Arthur. Pops his head. He's gonna look back behind him and see if he finds Arthur.
You don't see anything.
Did my belongings drop at the very least, or do I just nothing?
Another one bites us.
There's no belongings in your place.
Another one bites us. Another
the
one
hell did
gone.
Arthur
Another one gone. Another one bites us. Hey, we'll get you.
Boris
too.
starts trying to find friends. Stuff. All right, I'll be right back. My mom's calling me.
So,
Guess I gotta go make a character sheet now.
wait, did Vaughn, like,
No, I no longer exist. It was a sphere of annihilation. I died to it. Therefore, I no longer exist. That's just what happens.
I feel bad that a guy kind of got you killed.
You didn't kind of. That was me running from Alexander, and then I just happened to follow you into this room because I was too
No.
frightened to follow him.
No, no, no,
That
no,
wasn't.
no, no,
I'm
no.
not blaming you
No,
for
no, no.
killing me. I'm blaming myself for killing myself. I'm not blaming
You
you.
could have
Don't worry.
fucking left. Both of you could have left that room.
Oh, we couldn't have. I tried to kick
No,
down the door.
because
and I
the
couldn't get it
door-
down.
The original door closed behind us, and then that door, and then Boris tried to kick down that door.
So what you're telling me is, after the first time it pulsed,
Didn't get a chance until like the third time it pulsed.
He kept making it pulse more and more while we were trying to get out of that door.
crap.
So I no
I'm-
longer exist.
No.
I'm sorry, I can't help what our DM tells us to do. That's what he told us. Make 3 dex check saves. I did.
Alexander, what have you been doing?
I have been looking for Bronzo.
So where are
Because
you
then
looking?
I have the opportunity. I'm looking in this area, like whichever. I probably should roll like a flip a coin to see which room I go into first. Tails. I pick the bottom one.
Cool. You're gonna love this.
Oh dear God, we're gonna die.
You open the door. And you notice it is a stone wall behind it that is partially cracked.
Well, that's pretty fucking stupid. And he turns around and goes in the other door.
You notice that there is an area in which you can climb up onto it. But it's a
Pretty
narrow gap.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that he has the sense of urgency to kill Boris and Arthur, to not want to do that right now. I think he's gonna go over here.
Watch us get freaking party wiped because of this one dungeon.
As you
Just
walk
get party.
in, you notice that there's no light in here. Except for 2 kind of greened eyes kind of looking down. And Bronzo, you notice Alexander walk into the door.
Alexander! He's trying to, like, call out to him.
Not a
I'm
word
gonna
comes
light
out of
it.
your mouth.
I'm gonna light a torch.
You notice that it's Bronzo who's inside of a cage right now, and his eyes are just looking down.
What's the cage made out of?
It is an iron and bronze cage.
Okay, so I have a question.
What's that?
But all I grabbed is health potions. Is there a lock on this cage?
There is indeed a lock.
Can I see if in any of the potions that I grabbed, I just accidentally grabbed acid?
They all look about the same.
Damn it.
You could stick your pinky in one until one may be acid, but
Then in that case, he's gonna use his crowbar and use the first party member, the first D&D character to ever actually use a crowbar for its intended purpose. I'm using the
I
crowbar.
was just about to say, I used a crowbar as a weapon, but I've used a crowbar before. So
Using the
make
crowbar.
a strength check to pop this lock.
Okie dokie. 14 plus 5, 19.
14 plus 5, 19. You... And the lock pops off.
And then he opens up the cage. Bronzo.
Bronzo, around this point, you hear this kind of faint screaming voice inside of your head. As it's almost like the sound of Arthur screaming out in pain.
Bronzo tries to, but even though he can't, he tries to call out for Arthur.
You notice the screaming kind of dies down. And I would say Arthur can respond, but he ain't here right now.
Arthur!
I do in fact exist here.
You exist in this mindscape.
I do have a question. So Bronzo's in like a stasis, right? He can't move, he can't speak, he can't do anything.
Indeed. You're seeing Alexander popping the lock and trying to get your attention. And that's whenever you heard the voice of Arthur kind of scream and then kind of slowly come into realization that you're here.
So I can move now or no?
No. You're existing in this mindscape of yours. Outside of your body movement, you exist in this mindscape.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of like, what was it?
It's kind of like the dreams, yeah.
Kind of like I'm watching my body, like through my eyes, like
Yep.
it's a movie.
Yep.
Okay. Can I try to call out to Alexander mentally, I guess?
Yeah. What do you say?
Alexander, are you okay?
You try and reach out, and you begin to realize he can't hear you in this position, but you can hear what your body is saying as an internal functional monologue, and it's saying, protocol, terminate.
Ooh.
Full shield. We've been here before.
Oh, he doesn't say that out loud. That's an internal thing that he's hearing. It's not said out loud.
Sorry.
He hasn't said that out loud yet.
Can Bronzo try to say, no, terminate? Almost like he's fighting it. Or at least doing what he can.
Alexander, what are you doing right now, by the way?
Alexander's reaching in, seeing as Bronzo is in a systematic sense of unconsciousness, he's gonna try and pick Bronzo up.
As soon as you reach to try and pick him up, What is your bonus for stabbing with a dagger, Bronzo?
Depends on the dagger.
Well,
Should I roll to see which one?
Sure, I'll let you roll to see which one.
Alright. Evens, it's my regular. Odds, it's my +1. Okay, it's my +1. Lovely.
That's a 19 to hit. Alexander.
Yep. Sorry.
So
I did technically have my shield out, but I didn't have it readied.
Still beats your AC there, bud.
It still beats my AC.
Shit.
7 damage.
Owie.
As you just see the eyes of Bronzo. One of them is green, and then the other one is this kind of purple. As Bronzo, you begin to get pulled toward this one side, and on the other side, you see this dark figure. And Bronzo just looks at you, Alexander, and says, "I'm sorry, but who are you?" That's where we're going to end the session for the night.
Jesus Christ, what happened?
Question is, Arthur still technically alive, or is he actually dead?
It's a great question.
I
Hey, Arthur,
believe
you
that
might want to hold off on that.
Oh no, definitely get that other thing ready.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
100%.
I'm making the character. There's no way I'm not making this character because
There's a chance you won't come back from this.
If I'm not dead from the
you
sphere of annihilation and I'm just like teleported or something to a different plane of existence, I'm still most likely gonna die in that plane because I am currently knocked out.
Parth, I have one question before we fully end the session.
What's that?
I drink a potion of healing since I'm out of the room now.
How many potions of healing did you pick up, by the way, Alexander?
I had four. I personally bought 4.
Oh, one of your purchase
None of
ones. Okay.
These are one of my purchase ones.
Yep. Roll a d100
Didn't
for me.
Oh, Alexander?
No. You. Roll a d100 for me.
This is 120? What? I'm confused on what's going on. These are one of the ones I owned before Alexander
Alright.
ever,
It's a healing potion.
the normal 20? The normal 2d4 plus 1? Plus 2, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's the normal healing potion effect. Whatever that is.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2. I got 8 health back. Great, but that's better than nothing. You there,
Holy-
Parth?
Oh, I'm here.
Thank you, Parth. This was a fun session.
Yeah, fun. We'll go. Yeah, no, it started out really, really fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was a really fun section until I died.
It was fun all around, but I don't think Boris
Yeah.
understands you're dead, quote unquote,
Yeah, no.
unconscious / dead in a new area.
Yeah.
The entire group next week is gonna come back like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Also,
Honestly, I'm here this week and I still don't know exactly what happened.
shut up last
Because you
minute,
missed
buddy.
the
That's
start of the
understandable.
session.
Alright, well, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta go do
I-
laundry. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Peace out, man.
Yeah, see ya. So, anyways. Hey
So-
Bronzo, did you look through and see all the new quotes added because of this session?
Yes, I did. What? Okay, so can someone
Do you want
explain to me
context for any?
I just want to know what happened in general.
Just as a real quick thing, I love that you put the dead body one in there. It just the dead body doesn't respond. Is he alive? He's dead. Like, there's just that little pause that I had where I was just like, he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but these are easily my new favorite, like, top 3 quotes. Desist. Stop this man, he's trying to kill us. Fuck you. I have health potions, and I don't know what they do, but I will kill you, force it down your throat, and kill you again. And then, dead body doesn't respond. Is he alive? He's dead. Like, they're just amazing.
See, I'm disappointed we never put the quote, like, we put, is the universe a top or a bottom as a quote, but we never got the completion of that one. Because we said that the universe is a top, and that Alexander was a bottom, and we said they were a perfect match. I remember watching that one a little bit back.
Wait a minute. When did this happen?
That was
if we make the god,
no,
I'm sorry. I mean, like, freaking. I'm just scrolling back through, freaking the quotes, and I just see Kassir put in, if we make the gods on drugs.
Wait, what? When was that one?
Probably when we just got the Azurnite.
I remember that one now.
And can lay on hands cure stupidity?
No. No, it cannot.
Can robots get syphilis in your world? No. Has anyone ever tried to give a robot syphilis? Maybe. Can I be the first to try to give a robot syphilis?
That was a long one.
Part? Yeah. What does a Hydra testicle taste like? We have way too many quotes already.
In this world, Warforged do not have nipples.
I remember that.
That was a very important distinction to put in.
It's not very often you see a child in plate mail.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was a fun one shot, and the entire beginning of the session, all I could think about was me versus freaking Boris when I came in late.
Oh man, I was just like, I'm going to get murdered by a teenage child.
And then I freaking just was told by Urkis to take out Boris, so I just headset fell off. So I just ran over and freaking stabbed him or sliced him in the back with a glaive. Or did I throw a javelin at him first?
You threw a javelin at his horse, and he just
him
off.
And then later, I freaking showed you guys the true power of a min-maxer when I almost one-shot the freaking vampire.
I was the one who got the final kill on that, though.
Yeah, you got the final kill, and I am perfectly fine with that, but I dealt a good over 3/4 of its health there, if I am correct, Bronzo.
You did. So, I must ask, what happened? I leave for one session.
Who wants to explain?
Boris told me, and I went to kill them.
Yeah, Boris let it slip that we got the debt, and he only told them that he said that we had half the debt. We actually did, and then there were people like military police at the front door when this happened, and Alexander went to murder us. Then he went into conversation with the military police, just trying to get to us, and freaking we just ran out a window. Boris just like jumped through, shattering the window, and we just booked it. And then there was this whole chase sequence where it was Alexander running full speed with bonus action dashes towards us, and then Boris just kept running. I cast Spider Climb on him, and then he freaking went into a rage and rolled a 2, making it so he could teleport 30 feet as a bonus action on each of his turns. So there was just this whole chase scene going on. By the end of it, there were like 35 military police chasing after Alexander, who was chasing us. It was crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then we got to the treetop lookout. I'm sorry, you can talk now, Alexander.
No, continue. I want to hear your side of the story.
All right, and then once we got to the treetop lookout, Boris ran up the side of it with me on his back, and then Alexander went up the stairs. Boris tried to break into the tree because I told him that that could work, because I didn't know at that point that it was a door that brought us to another location. And then Alexander went into the actual tree, lit a torch, threw it behind him to burn down the tree while he was inside. Me and Boris found Janik, on the
Oh,
outside of the
you
tree,
guys-
invisible.
You
And
guys
then-
found Jonik?
Yeah, we did.
What did he tell y'all?
He told us some of what happened, and then we teleported inside the tree. I can't remember the exact information because I was too freaking horrified that I was gonna get freaking murdered by Alexander. Yeah,
At least one session.
yeah. When we got inside the tree, Alexander tried to kill Boris twice, and then Boris made a joke, and during that, Boris made a joke that freaking we told that Boris made a joke that we were auctioning off all of Alexander's possessions to freaking get the money to pay our debt. And then Alexander tried to kill him again.
Yeah,
And then
seems
I
about
tried
right.
to kill Boris because of that. I missed
And then-
horribly because that's how I am. And then you joined in.
And that's where you got to the room with the sphere of annihilation.
And no longer exist.
Yeah,
I'm not good at recaps, so Alexander or Parth could probably do it better, but that's my side of the story.
is there any main details that I should know about?
Yes.
Any big details? Yes. The military police want to arrest all of the what's her face?
Maribel.
Maribel, all of Maribel's crew.
But
We lied-
there's one other thing that you're missing.
Oh, what would that be?
I taught a tavern keeper economics.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
go.
I remember that now.
So,
Yeah.
I'm curious to I'm curious about many things that happened, but
Ask a question and I'll answer.
well, it's more of a part. I assumed that as soon as that person appeared, I was screwed either way.
You weren't, but since you weren't able to show up, I had to run with it.
Fair.
And the only way to really run with it was to have them see you, and the best way to make it to
No.
where your actions didn't have an effect was to make you unconscious.
Oh, at least I didn't take my stuff.
That you know. You haven't been
I
able
had
to
my
check
+1
and see.
dagger.
Yeah, you had your +1 dagger. So, you at least figured out that much.
Bronzo.
Oh,
were
wait.
you the one...
Yeah.
Bronzo,
Parth.
were you the one carrying the Baconator?
The Baconator, no. The Baconator is Skip's emotional support.
You missed that. During the chase scene, I tried to get Skip to come and help us, and Skip just was nowhere to be found when I whistled for him. That either could be because Skip doesn't like us, or because something's going on with Skip.
Parth,
Wouldn't surprise me if Skip went on a blood
Yeah.
rage.
I should have a special greatsword now, because at the same time that I got Boris his special great axe, I got a greatsword, and we said we would talk about it, and then we never did.
That is correct. I forgot about it. I'm gonna be honest. It's been a while since I looked back at that session. Roll a d12
Wow.
for me.
A D12.
D12.
Ah. That is an 11.
An 11. Give me just 1 second to do something and then I'll check and see on the chart.
Well, guys, I'm really sorry I wasn't able to show up. It's the one night out of the year they do the bonfire, and
Oh yeah, no,
completely
it's all
forgot
good.
everything.
Don't worry.
Don't even worry about it. I'm proud of you.
Well, I just feel bad because I may have gotten someone killed, and
Oh,
now
it wouldn't have been you. You wouldn't have been the one who got me killed. Either way, I would have probably continued following Boris because he was the most likely one to be able to keep me alive in that situation.
The moral
So
is,
I would have died either way.
hey, the only person who could have been able to save you was Jonic, who probably has dispel magic.
Most likely. I mean,
And
he
you
has a
left
lot of
Jonic.
telepathy. Yeah, yeah. I stayed with Boris because he's the most brute force of our party currently. You might deal the most damage in general, but he can take the most damage while still dealing a good amount.
oh
So
yeah,
that's kind of why I stuck with Boris.
I hmm.
So that one was all my fault.
I am now very concerned for how many of us are going to get out of this. Because Boris is by himself, which is already a bad idea.
Oh yeah, no.
Arthur is likely dead. And Alexander and Bronzo are now probably going to duke it out.
I don't want to kill Bronzo.
You don't have to kill him. All you need to do is knock him out. But the question is, do you have healing magic?
I don't have healing magic. I have healing potions? Question mark.
Oh. The seventh son. Let's go.
Please send me information.
It does +5 damage.
Yeah, great sword. Damn.
That's pretty good.
What do you mean? Okay.
Ah.
Does it work at nighttime because moonlight is just sunlight reflected off the moon? All right. And then, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, if by some miracle, my belongings do still exist and I do not, for some reason, one exists and the other doesn't, I want to give them all to Bronzo to make him the most maneuverable thing in all of existent, aside from the things that can fly and go through walls.
Wait, why?
Because then you have a rope of climbing, boots of spider climbing, and a grappling hook.
Would the grappling hook be strong enough to pull Bronzo?
Oh yeah.
Plus, with the yeah. This isn't. I have a question, but it's a very vague question. Okay. So,
Uh,
on a
yeah,
scale
go
of
ahead.
1 to 10, how screwed are we?
That is a question.
Yeah, we. And the worst part
So,
is, I know
total
exactly what's
party weight.
happening too.
I have a slight question. How screwed is Alex specifically? Okay.
Wisdom
It,
saves.
Hanzo, how good is your wisdom?
it's not minus. I can promise you that.
Okay.
I think it's a +1.
Alright.
I I do have one fun question. Oh, wait.
Well, so you're putting the charisma-based fighter.
Against a bard.
Up against a bard,
The charisma-based caster.
but also a robot who thus, in this sense, in this state at the moment, cannot be persuaded. Nice. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Parth, I have one question. Is well, is this the thing that we talked about? The one we talked about a while ago? Let me message it to you. Oh shit, here we go. We usually run on the same wavelength, but I will go into. Oh yes. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh. Fair enough.
Okay.
I Oh crap. Okay.
Uh, does this have anything to do with my little friend's backstory? Yeah. As in specifically Bronzo's backstory. Oh,
Now I'm gonna use up the final question if you guys are fine with this.
go for it.
Alright,
Feel free.
then. I'm going to ask. Well, this isn't very important, so if you guys actually have important questions, you should ask them instead. Is mine just a random one?
I want to let them know the answer's still next in, so you may just want to go ahead and ask.
All right. How annoyed is my patron gonna be if my soul no longer exists? All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Are you guys still able to stay on Bronzo and Alexander?
Maybe for a little bit.
I
don't-
would, yeah,